Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to a special edition of the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast. And it's going to be a good one, man. It's going to be a good one. We are going to start off talking about a little bit about the Bears because we didn't quite finish on Tuesday. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. And then we're going to get into our special guest, which I'll get to in a second. And then we're going to go back to the Bears and we're going to have more people from the chat come in and give their opinion, and then we'll speak on it for a second. Okay, so our special guest, he's not here yet. He will be here hopefully in a few minutes. But before he gets here, let me just tell y'all that we've had some great athletes up and through here. We've had some awesome athletes, but we have never had a basketball Hall of Famer in here. Never. Yeah, that's right. I said that. Hall of Famer. The killer crossover. Now, you don't even have to ask me who that is, do you? It's not Allen Iverson. No. It's not Allen Iverson. He played, well, Allen Iverson played in the 90s too, but Tim Hardaway, he played in the era where basketball was basketball. Hard-nosed, tough basketball. This is pussy ball now. Yeah, I said that too. It's pussy ball. Come on. They blowing you wrong. It's a foul. Man, whatever. But hey, look. So that is going to be our show today. It's going to be a good time. And we might have a little time for Chicago trivia. Because he is from Chicago. So we're going to play a brief Chicago trivia with him if he has time. All right, so I'm ready. Y'all ready? Let's go.
You are now rocking with the Chicago Clubhouse Podcast, where they think they know everything, but honestly, they don't know shit.
These summer league games and they tell you about these new up-and-coming coaches.
I think we should get rid of every motherfucking owner in Chicago.
Enzo and Caruso both when they are on the court are like your defensive generals.
But they need to get that strong safety who's not scared to hit somebody.
They really don't know shit.
We really don't know shit. And some of us didn't really expect to see Justin get the boot. Some of us did not expect that. I know I did not. I guess I kind of understand it. I'm not really cool with it, but who am I? Who gives a fuck if I'm cool with it, right? But I mean, it's business. Like I said the other day, Falmouth C said, get out your emotions, man. You can't be emotional about this shit. It's business. Motherfuckers come and they go. So with that being said, though, let's bring in our guys so they can speak on it. First up, my man, the stat man who knows every single stat from every single team, 80s and 90s, basketball and football. And let's see if he comes in with more energy today. My man, JB.
What up, T?
What up, JB?
Chilling.
Got some energy and a smile today, huh?
Yeah, you know, we got the UTEP two-step in the house tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Man. Excited about that. Well, shit,
what he say in the commercial? I got skills.
Right. Oh man, that's good. I got that commercial for everybody who didn't see it. If you weren't born in the 90s, then you probably didn't see it. But I keep
air raids. I think I had a pair.
We got it. And he will be here in a minute. And school will be in session. You remember that commercial?
Woo! Back down memory lane.
All right, so the next All-Star up with the foulest mouth in the city. My man, Foul Mouth. See?
Foul Mouth got a damn mouthful right now.
What you eat, man?
Tacos.
You made tacos or Grogu made them?
Shit, Grogu made these shits.
Grogu made these
he ain't putting
tacos?
no frog eggs in them, though. You know,
and you eating them? You eating tacos that Grogu made?
Yeah.
Fuck that.
I had to make sure he ain't put no frog eggs in that shit.
Oh, yuck.
Mm-hmm.
Well, shit, we know about you and them frog eggs, bro. Hey, so we don't have much time with our guests, so let's go ahead and get to the next All-Star. He's made a couple appearances on this podcast. He's from Chicago, but he's in Atlanta right now. Mr. Chicago. Is he coming in?
Is he coming in?
Mm-hmm. Mr. Chicago, you there?
Yeah, I'm messing with my functions.
There he is.
There we go. I'm here. What's good, man? I'm in the car right now to head back to the house. What's up, man? How y'all living?
We good, man. We good. So we got Mr. Hardaway in the house, and before we bring him in the house, we wanted to give him his flowers real quick, if you will, because like I said, man, legendary, and we've never had a Hall of Famer talk to us before, so he's gonna drop some real science. But let's give him his flowers.
These are my air raid sneakers. Tim Hardaway's gonna show us how to shoot when the wind's up. I got skills. It's ugly, but deadly. Know the ugly lack of spin. Observe the ugly knuckleable action. See the ugly release. Any questions? Spike? My house. And these are my air raid sneakers. Today let's talk some trash. I'm better than you. I'm not M2. 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 M2. I'm not M2. I'm not M2. I'm not M2. I'm not. Hold on. Let's hear some real trash from Tim Hardaway.
Each American throws away 1,200 pounds of trash a year.
Wow.
Recycle that, baby.
Now that's some serious trash.
Attention, class. Say hello to Professor Hardaway. I'm going to teach y'all some skills.
When I finish basketball,
Today's lesson is taking it to the
I'm going to be a teacher.
Better take notes now, because I'm about to break y'all off something.
I know I'm qualified.
Because every night I take 5 guys to school. Where's going, baby? Class dismissed, baby. Okay, our book club is in session. First up, Max's dad wants to join our club. Hello.
Let's give him the test.
Name Max's favorite book. Billy and the Robot. What's the robot super word? Bazamo.
He's good.
Last question. Reading is fundamental. All in favor? Aye. All right, congratulations.
What happened to respecting other people's property? And there goes the TV.
That's the TV, Mr. Tim, the TV. Well, man, let's bring him in here. Hall of Famer. Get that right. Put some respect on his name. Chicago legend and NBA Hall of Famer, Mr. Tim Hardaway.
What's going on, man? How y'all doing?
What's up,
What's
Mr.
going on,
Tim?
bro?
Hey, I appreciate y'all having me on tonight. I know it's a hectic schedule. I know this is special that y'all doing. I appreciate y'all doing it. I've been doing functions tonight, and I just, hey, I'm just thankful. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
For you.
Yes, sir, man.
Legend.
Thanks is all
Yes,
ours.
sir. All day.
Thank you.
The TV, Mr. Tim. Why you throw the TV, Mr.
Well,
Tim?
you know what? The guy. Oh, so my man from Chicago. I always forget his name, but the guy from Chicago. He thought I was instigating in the game, and I didn't say a word. They just came to me. I didn't say a word, and he kicked me out for no reason. And I was like, "Why are you kicking me out? Because you instigated." And I was like, that's some bullshit. So I can't put my hands around you. So I go to the very next thing and I got the TV and I just throw the TV monitor. That's all. And another thing, I'm gonna tell you this. What I don't like is so they got these kids and these NCAA players shaking hands after the game. All right. So Juwan Howard got in trouble because the first instance that the Wisconsin guy, he didn't want to shake his hand.
Right.
As a grown man, you don't put your hands on nobody else to make somebody shake your hand. If a man don't want to shake your hand, don't put your hands on somebody to make you shake their hand. That's how you get your ass whooped. All right. That's nothing. That's what and so the referee, I see him at Zoe Summer Groove, and I didn't want to talk to him. I didn't want to shake his hand. And I'm in front of my mom, and he grabbed my hand and he made me shake his hand. I said, and my mom was like, no. I was about to fuck him up. Because you can't make another grown man shake your hand. Nope. So yeah, that's what the whole deal was.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely understand. So he's about to get one of them Chi-Town ass whoopings, huh?
That's crazy. They're just gonna say, get what you want, you're gonna do what I say.
No. Right, exactly.
Yeah. That I remember that incident too, because I'm a big time Michigan fan, so I remember it. And actually, we used to have a guy that used to be on our podcast, and we actually got into it about that particular incident because I told him straight up. I said that was some white privilege shit. He don't want to sit up there and talk to you, and you're gonna say, "Oh, fuck that! You're gonna talk to me." That type of bullshit. So.
Basically, that's what it was. Like Jawan, he put his hand out there. If you look at it. He put his hand out there. Jawan was like, "Nah, no." He grabbed Jawan's arm, like, "Yeah, this and that." And Jawan was like, "Man, fuck you." I mean, look. And now, and see, the thing is now, if you see Jawan somewhere, and that man is walking down the street, he's liable to get his ass whooped.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't forget. He damn sure didn't
right. We don't forget shit like that.
Yeah.
We don't forget shit like that. That dude better watch out for his ass because shit happens. That's what I'm saying. shit happens. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely. Hey, man, look. Hey, big fan, huge fan. I want to go. I'm warning you. I'm gonna talk a lot, so bear with me. I got to go all the way back to the beginning, man. Carver, the Gardens. People don't know that's some real hooping. The outside court, the church. People don't know that's some real hooping down there in the Garden. Man, kick us off. Start us off.
Children's building. We used to play in the children's building. We used to play at the Catholic. We used to play all around back there. I'm not from the Gardens. I'm from the South Side. I grew up on 79th and 77th and Oglesby. I grew up in Ecclesall Park, South Shore Park, you know, and that's where I grew up at. And then I was all around the city of Chicago, but I went to school at Carver because of my coach, Donald Pittman, was going to coach at Carver, and then he ended up coaching at South Shore, but he told me to stay at Carver and just do great things at Carver. I had a great coach with Bob Walters. Okay. Bob Walters, Johnny Owens, you know, and a lot of the whole staff there, Mr. Ritchie, Miss Hunter, Miss Smith, you know, and a whole lot of staff and everybody. So and I didn't know that my dad and my parents knew like half the faculty there. So I was in a safe haven there. But yeah, man, I went out there, but the basketball out there was real, man. You know, but a lot of them didn't come to the city and play, which they needed to. If they would have came to the city and play, they would have been better ball players.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. Yeah, because you know that is a little bit of a hike for those that don't have transportation. And back in them days, you know, that super transfer wasn't getting you in the one way in, no way out.
Hey man, I took the bus everywhere.
You know about the super transfer.
I took the CTA. I took the CTA Chicago Transit Authority to Argyle Gardens and back. I took it to Hyde Park and back. I took it out west. I mean, on out like on 79th to the what's that? On 95th, what was that? The Evergreen Plaza. Right.
Yeah.
Man, we took the bus, but back then it was safe.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was safe. Now, shit. I mean, you can't do nothing on it.
Oh, hell no.
I ain't got a bus a long time.
Hey, you know they about to extend the red line out there to the Gardens now.
That's good for them.
Yeah,
I'm very happy for them to do that.
But you ain't never come back to say
man, listen, I'm very happy to have a car to drive. Thank you very much. I couldn't wait to get my own car to drive so I wouldn't have to deal with that.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this, Mr. Tim. How did it feel being like a high school superstar playing amongst like some of the best ballers ever? Marcus Liberty, Jamie Brandon.
No, you know what? No, I didn't play against Marcus Liberty.
Well, you didn't play with them.
We talking about Tracy Dildy.
Right, you in the 85, 86, right?
Right, Tracy Dildy, Jerome Childs, Anthony Manuel, Kenny Shannon, you know, Tim Bankston, Ben Wilson, you know, Nick Anderson, who else was it? Kendall Gill, James Farr. It was a lot of, man, we had a lot of hoopers in the city of Chicago back then, man. I was just privileged, you know, to play against who they thought was the best. So to make my career, you know, to where it was. And you know, Darren Brittman, they call him Alibaba. You know, how my career evolved is how guys like them played against me, and I had to learn from them from beating me, And I had to learn from them how they gonna stick me, how they gonna, play against me, what I need to do. And I had to work on my game because I wanted to work on my game. I wanted to be better. Everybody was doubting me. You too short. You can't do this. You can't shoot old people. You can't run a team. It was so many doubts about me. Whatever they said, it was a doubt. At every game I had to come out, I had to prove that they was wrong about me. And that's what I did. I went out there and proved to them that you all was wrong about me and y'all are wrong about me. And I could take my game to the next level.
Indeed.
Hey, with them names, that's
it sure the hell was back in them days with all those competitors back then, especially knowing Chicago is built for, honestly, in my opinion, the greatest damn ball players in any fucking city, hands down. Chicago is the land of hoopers. And you were one of those guys who was basically leading that charge, man. And I'm honored, and it's an honor and a privilege to even talk to you, man, because I grew up as one of your biggest fans. I actually have your rookie card, so obviously I'll be turning 40 years old this year, and I'm happy to say that I was patient enough to still have basketball cards that I collected when I was like 13, 14 years old. And some of my first cards was yours. Juwan Howard obviously went to my high school. I'm from CBS, so to actually be here to talk to you now, I mean, it'll be an honor to actually have you sign that rookie card that I have of yours. I have several of your basketball cards from your days with the Warriors, with the Heat, like the whole nine, man. So the fact that you're just laying this foundation and just talking about how it was for you growing up in Chicago, it brings back memories from even stories I heard about guys like you and guys like some of the other ones that you had mentioned. So
thank you. I appreciate that. But I'm gonna tell y'all this. So this is what I tell guys today. I tell these kids today, right now, when I was in high school, I'm playing against different people, older people. They always talk to me and just gave me knowledge, not about game, about life. Today, kids don't listen. If they listen and stop worrying about trying to say something back to somebody, like right off the bat, and trying to hurry up and get away from people, if they listen and shut the fuck up, it's going to help them out in their life, not their career, their life. Okay? You got to listen, and listening is a skill. It's a skill. People say it goes, if you listen, you'll learn a lot. I listen to folks, and I listen to what my dad taught me. I listen to what people out on the streets were saying to me. Older people. I'm 16, 15 years old. I'm listening to people that's 30, 33 years old. They telling me something that's gonna help me out in my life. These kids think they know it all right now, and they don't know it all. And I tell them, look, you got to listen. If you want to succeed in life, listen to us. We're not here to steer you wrong, but you got to listen. If you don't want to listen, that's the ones that go off and do other stuff. And it's a lot of guys that's been in that position. The only thing they had to do was listen. That's all I want to say.
Yeah. You ain't lying. I mean, these kids are. They don't listen, man. They don't hear shit that you say nowadays.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. And everything is instantaneous too. So they think everything's supposed to happen for them right away when you're skipping too many parts of the steps in the process to learn how to mature as a man. And to your point, the fact that they can't be taught nothing, they know everything about nothing, which is saying a lot. And that's the biggest part about that maturity that they're trying to skip over. Like, I already know all that. No, you don't, because life ain't happened to you yet. So us being older, we've been where you at. You ain't been where we at, though.
Right.
You ain't been where we are. And so, you got to be able to teach them.
They don't understand that. They think that they right where we at right now. No, you not. And I say patience is a virtue. patience.
True.
Patience. You got to have patience. It's not going to happen. Nothing's going to happen right away. It's got to be, you got to have patience, and you have to have a sense of understanding, and your mind has to be patient with stuff. Because if it's going to happen right away, it's going to be taken away right away.
Yeah. And that is true.
I'm glad you kind of alluded to my next question that I was going to ask you. I was going to ask you if you were called upon to mentor Ja Morant, how would you go about that? Because he don't listen.
First of all, I gotta get him away from his dad.
Oh, okay. Big T, the problem.
That's the first thing. That's the first thing.
He kicking it with his son, like that's his
you
boy.
can't.
Yeah, they ain't your homeboy, man.
Nah,
they can't be doing that.
Y'all both can't be in a club popping bottles.
Right. Exactly.
Y'all both can't be in a strip joint, kicking it with broads.
Right.
Y'all can't do that. All right. So I got to disassociate him from his dad. But it's not really who is going to take him away. He has to want to. You have to understand. You really have to understand. This is serious. Your next mistake can cost you your job.
Yeah.
Your next mistake can cost you your job. And how he still is, I don't think he still understand that.
He don't.
I still, what you see him doing stuff and his dad still doing stuff. Magic Johnson has tried to reach out to him. Isaiah Thomas have tried to reach out to him. They like, nah, we cool. We all right. We cool. Brother, all right. Your next mistake. Your next mistake might be you might be done. But go ahead,
Are
JB.
you telling me Magic and Isaiah reached out and this man declined? Two of the all-time greatest of the greatest of the greatest of the greats. See, that's that entitlement. That's that young people.
See, that's why I say 20, what was it? 20 games or the rest of whatever it was.
Mm-hmm.
I feel that because what I see, what I'm still seeing, it's not being like real humble.
Mm-hmm.
Understanding I need to chill out. I don't need to be on social media. I don't need to talk to nobody. I need to be real cool. Nobody need to say nothing about me until I'm playing for the rest of my career. Like Kobe. When Kobe got into that situation, he was cool. He was like, look, I got to get my name back and blah, blah, blah. I need to be really, really cool. And I need to do what I need to do to make everything right. I don't see Ja Morant doing that right now.
Nah, he ain't. And the crazy part about it is low key, the NBA was trying to make him like one of the faces of the NBA. And he's still fucking up. He's still fucking up.
And you know what? You got to understand, you fucked up twice, and Nike still got your shoe out there.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
They let Kyrie go, like for you, dude. You I mean, you got to mature right now. He has matured. Right now, you got to mature.
Yeah. And Tim, to that point, I want to ask you this question because that kind of brings me to this question about the maturity about the NBA players today in general, right? So obviously, during your time, there were some immature players back then, but not as many as it is now. When you think about the irresponsibilities these players are obviously displaying, think about social media, You're thinking about, all these things that they care about. They care about the money. They care about stats. They care about the glitz and glamour of being a pro basketball player or a pro athlete in general. But when it comes out to all that shit, what do you say to that about these players today when it comes to their mindset as it pertains to being competitors, going out there looking to try to win? Like, what are your thoughts about that?
Some of them are individuals, and they want to achieve individual things. Some is about team. What is transpired, I think, in the league is AAU basketball.
Mm-hmm.
It when they that age, they don't know nothing else, and some coaches cater to that.
Right.
Some coaches cater to that, and I'm just gonna go out on a limb. Kawhi Leonard. All right, he don't ride with the team nowhere. He gets off the plane, he gets into his own car and goes to the hotel. He gets off. He gets in a car and goes to the to the shoot around or to the back, and then back to the game, and then back. He has his own car. He's not on the bus with the team. Yeah. I mean, I hear some players just like that, but the teams are letting them do that.
Yeah.
Wow.
The teams are letting them do
like.
that. I don't know why. I don't know where that come from, but the teams are letting them do that.
Well, they let them. They standing for it because they're allowing it to happen. They're the ones that's got to say, "Hey, I'm allowing you not to get on the bus." So,
I don't understand that.
No, that's
but my thing is, so you don't want to be on the bus with me. Why should I play with you? Why? But see, this is the mindset of these guys today. Everything is all right, fine. He different. He don't want to be with us, or I don't understand that. A team is a team. Is a team. And if we want to win as a team, we got to be on the same page as a team. You got to be on the bus with me as a team. But
right, if you're not gonna fight with me, you ain't gonna fight for me. Shoot.
Right. So that's the way it is. That's the way. Another thing. Did y'all see that bullshit that James Harden did? He passed Kyrie.
Wait, what'd he do?
He passed to Kyrie, and then as Kyrie is shooting a jump shot, he goes and jump at Kyrie like he's a defensive guy in a game.
What? No.
No, I didn't see that. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. I didn't see that.
Look at that.
What?
And then he says,
James Harden.
He tried to explain. He tried to explain. They asked him a question. He tried to explain why he did it. First of all, that's some dumbass shit.
Yeah.
Why'd you do it? It's I don't even know why you got to explain that shit. That's some dumbass shit.
That's some.
He missed a jump shot too. He went to the hole. He threw it to him. They was right in front of their bench. As he was shooting jump, he jumps, and then the other guy jumped.
Hey, I'm just gonna be honest. The NBA nowadays, that shit lost me. I don't even watch it for real no more because it's shitty. The quality is shitty. All it is a 3-point contest, a dunk contest.
I watch quarters.
Like this shit is. It's not the NBA that I grew up on. Motherfuckers playing defense.
A friend of mine told me. He said we was talking about Luka. He said, "Man, Luka got stickum on his hand."
He passed that motherfucker.
He said he passed when he want to pass, who he want to pass to. He got stickum on his hand.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I got to use that one. That was nice.
It's sad.
It's sad.
Tim, hold that thought. Hold that thought, because I want to get back. I want to go back to the NBA, but I want to get something right back because I want to focus back on you, right? Because after your high school and the whole Chicago Mecca thing, right? Why UTEP? Just asking, because that created what we so affectionately know as the UTEP two-step.
Nobody ever recruited me. Nobody.
What?
Nobody.
You mean
Nobody.
U of I didn't come to you or nothing?
Hold on, city playoffs, state playoffs, nothing?
Nobody came to me and offered me nothing. I never was
whoa.
I never went to a visit or nothing like that, except UTEP. UTEP came and saw me, and somebody told them about me, and they came and saw me, and that's how I went to UTEP. But yeah, nobody. No, and you know what? Illinois, God rest his soul, Jimmy Collins. After my 2 years at UTEP, 2 years going into my third year, he's like, "Yo, you need to transfer." I was like, "Nah, I'm not transferring. Y'all.
Oh, now
That's
you
y'all
want to
mistake. Yeah, that's y'all mistake. You know, I a couple other teams came to me. It's like, you need to transfer. It's like, man, fuck y'all. That's y'all mistake. I just told him. I straight out told the assistant coach. I said, fuck y'all. You know, that's y'all mistake. You know, yeah, I never got recruited out of high school. Never because everybody thought I was too short. Everybody thought I couldn't play. I never got recruited out of high school from a college team.
So UTEP came to like an exposure camp or something, or you was going there for college anyway?
No. Russ Bradford came. Somebody told Russ Bradford about me. He was a UTEP assistant coach. He came and talked to me, saw me play 3 or 4 or 5 times in the summer league, and during my junior year, going into my senior year, and then he the coach came.
You was at like YVI or something?
No. This was at
Institute
at Circle, because they was having gyms and having games. We had high school games, summer league games at Circle there in the big gym right there on Roosevelt. And so he came and watched me play, and he told Don Haskins about me. Don Haskins came and saw me, and just watched me play, pick up basketball and stuff like that. And he was like, "Hey," gave me an offer, and I took the offer. And then after I went to the city championship and all that, it was other teams trying to get me. I was like, "All right, cool, I'm done. I'm already signed with UTEP."
Wow.
Yeah, right. But no, going to my senior year.
I bet you nobody knows that.
No, nobody knows that.
Now they do.
Yeah, now they do.
They do now. That's crazy. That is insane.
Yep.
And now you're a Hall of Famer.
Yep. And you know, a lot of guys dropped the ball with my son too. They tried to get my son, and I said, they was like, is he Essence Stone with Michigan? I was like, yeah. It's like, yeah, we dropped the ball. It's like, yeah, you should fire all your assistants. Everybody tell me, you should fire all your assistants. Yeah, I dropped the ball.
That brings me to a question in the chat, Tim. Jeremy, one of our guys, one of our A1s, he asks, what are you more proud of, making the NBA or seeing your kids make the NBA?
Seeing my kid make the NBA. You know, I knew what I could do, how I can do it. Never knew that I was going to make the NBA. Never knew it. Michael Jordan, after I played against him, he said, I got a chance. You know, when you know how we used to say, when that door is cracked, you kick that motherfucker open.
Right.
Yes.
He cracked the door open for me. He said when he said you got a chance, he cracked that motherfucking door open for me, and I kicked that motherfucker.
Bust that motherfucker open.
Yeah, open that motherfucker with like I'm in this biatch.
Right.
You know, but no.
1989 draft. I'll never forget it.
Yeah. And you know what? And it's funny. I should have went to the Minnesota Timberwolves They was gonna pick me up, but Don Nelson told them, no, don't you gonna be making a bad mistake. He got fucked up knees and he not gonna last but 1 year and blah 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 this and this and that and this and that. And they end up taking Poole Richardson. And guess who he took? He took
you. Because that's
Bill Musselman's son hates his ass today.
Oh, Eric Musselman?
Yeah, Eric Musselman at Arkansas hate his ass today. He said, he talked to me, he said, man, I hate that motherfucker. He fucked up my dad's career. Damn. I was like, and he said they was best friends. I was like, oh, if they was best friends, he wouldn't have done that.
Oh wow.
So Don Nelson basically was creating this smoke screen, like, yeah, motherfucker, he's terrible. Don't take him. He's bad. And then he said, okay, but now we gonna get him.
Right. And you know what the best part about this is, I never went and worked out for the Golden State Warriors. I couldn't make it out there. It was a storm, and I couldn't even. They wouldn't let us out, so I didn't work out for him.
That's
he just trusted his gut.
Wow.
So when you got there, I mean, how was that when you guys put Run TMC together? Like, was that just because that to me that was like that was the best basketball? Like everybody fast paced. You, Mitch, Mully, like y'all was just getting into it. You know what I'm saying? Just everybody averaging 20 a game. Like it was
20 a game.
Just
that was crazy.
It was beautiful basketball.
Beautiful
basketball.
Nelly,
a big three, like a big three.
Was.
Nelly didn't know. Nelly didn't know until like the middle of the 89 90 season. He didn't know until the middle of that season. That's when he kind of figured out. Then he started tweaking stuff, and because we was out the playoffs then, so he started tweaking stuff and doing stuff this and that, and he started putting different combinations together. And he saw what we can do and how we can do it. And training camp, he said, listen, he's the catalyst on the court. And whatever he say goes. And if you don't like it, then you mad at me. And if he tells you all to line up this way, line up that way, and this and that. And I'm looking like, he never talked to me. And he said, all right, Tim. I was like, yeah, okay. And I'm looking at Mitch and Chris. I'm like, y'all all right with this? Yeah, y'all good with this? They was on board. So, and that's how we just meshed, man. Because we knew how to play basketball. We just wanted to win. I'm just gonna get you the basketball. If I back cut, he gonna give me. I'm gonna let up back cut. I'm gonna pass you. We just played basketball. We didn't care who, because you also gotta understand, if we win, everybody get the accolades.
Right.
If you lose, everybody fucked up.
Fair.
So we like to win. We like to play. Chris, Mitch, myself. We like Tom Tolbert, Jim Peterson, Mario Ellie. We love Rod Higgins. We love to play. And we love to work on our game. And we was in practice. We was going through strategies, like walking through. We were not the coaches. We were. If this guy's looking, you see our eyes, throw the ball right here for the layup. And that's what we was doing. If you see us, this how we gonna pick, and he gonna go back. That's what we was doing. We was talking stuff out in practice, to make it easy for us. So yeah, I mean, we just click like that.
Do you feel now? Like I said, I'm a real fan. Do you feel that got broken up too early? And I like when y'all had Sprewell and Sarunas, Marshallonis, and all this. Like I like when Billy Owens. I like when y'all had a Chris Gallen, because them Sonics games, them was some epic battles. But that Run TMC was different.
When he traded Mitch, it was beginning to the end. He came upstairs. He called me and Chris upstairs. Yo, I traded Mitch. You
Oh,
did
was
what?
Nelly the GM too?
Yeah.
Wow.
He said I traded Mitch.
Wow. So you found out about Mitch getting traded after he made the trade.
Right. He said, he called us. We somewhere else. I don't think it was Portland or Seattle. So I don't know where we was at. He was like, he called us up to the room. He said, I traded Mitch to Sacramento for Billy Owens.
Damn.
I mean, I like Billy was good at Syracuse. Now I ain't gonna do that to him. At Syracuse, I ain't gonna do that to him. But Mitch was, I mean, that's rock,
Dude,
man.
Okay, listen to me. All right. So you got a nucleus. You got 3 guys on a team. That's the nucleus. You always build around that team. Not after 1 year you break it up.
Right.
After two and a half years you break it up. You don't do that. You see what's happening. You see what that can happen. And you build around them for the next 5 years. After 5-6 years, then you can break it up. But not after we didn't even have a chance to. We was undermanned in LA. All right. If Mitch and Mully was able to play their position, and then we had some guys just play defense on Vlade Divac and play some defense on James Worthy, we would have beat them. With us 3, we would have beat them. Okay, but we was undermanned, so Mitch had to stick Vlade. That took away from his stuff. Mully had to stick Magic. That took away from his stuff. We had Sarunas was sticking James Worthy. Come on, man. It was just matchups, just bad matchups all over the place. But if we would have stuck with that core, and put some big pieces around, and you got to understand, Alton Lister wasn't the same because we got Alton Lister from the Seattle Supersonics. He came with a nice contract. The very first game he tore his Achilles, and then he was done after that. He wasn't the same Alton Lister. So, that's what it was. But you can't trade him for Billy Owens. I'm not saying nothing bad about Billy Owens. I'm just saying our core was our core, and that's what we had, and that's what teams were scared of, was Tim, Mitch, and Chris. That's it. Once Mitch left, they wasn't scared of Golden State Warriors.
So there was no TBC. Nobody was scared of Billy.
Did they have any bad beef or anything? Is that the reason why he traded him? Because it's not really like you said, it's not really making sense to me. Like, why the hell would you trade the 3 guys you got, the big 3, for trade 1 and then come bring in a guy that's basically gonna play a role?
I still don't know.
He don't know. Probably.
He never told us. Mitch, I'm gonna tell you this. Mitch don't really know. He got an inclination, but he really don't know. But the only thing I know, that was the beginning to the end.
But that was real Mitch too, because a lot of people remember Sacramento Mitch. No, this was I will go on top of your head Mitch too.
It was the same Mitch that went to Sacramento. That was the same one with Golden State that went to Sacramento that would go over your head. And I read something today. Somebody was talking about some stuff when Mitch got traded and this and that. We had a lot of players quit on our team, but Mitch Richmond never quit. He came and brought 100% every night, and he played hard every night for the Kings. But he was like, until he brought that, they didn't have that. So he kind of made them and got them like relevant a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah, and Mitch still to this day he don't.
They still didn't make the playoffs. They still didn't make the playoffs. But you know what? He went out there. He averaged 25 a game.
Yeah, and he's one of the most underrated guys in NBA history.
A lot of people. I like I say this, man. It's something that Mitch was in a zone. He come in, he'd be like, "Oh, you feeling like that?" He don't say a word. I'm like, "Yeah, all right." In my mind, I'm like, "Yeah, he about to fuck somebody up tonight. Somebody's in trouble tonight. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna give him the ball so he can fuck them up." I'm like, they be like, Don Nelson be calling the play. I be like, no. We're gonna go to Mitch, right? Go ahead, Mitch. Do your thing. Fuck him up. You want to fuck him up? Go ahead and fuck him up. Whoever, Clyde Drexler, whoever it was, whoever it was, go ahead and fuck them up. That's what he did.
So, Mr.
Oh yeah, because
Tim,
you was averaging a double a couple of them seasons. Yeah, you was dropping that rock.
20 and 10, baby. 20 and 10.
So, Mr. Tim, after Golden State, after the Western Conference, you come over to the Eastern Conference, to the Heat. Which was better to play?
I could play both. I could play both because I grew up playing both. I could play running style. I could play slow it down style. It didn't matter to me. I love a center. I gave it to the center. I know how to pass the ball. I know how to get people the ball where they need to get it and just score the basketball. I know how to run an offense. I know how to get, I gave my team confidence. Let's fuck them. Let's go out there and bust their ass. Fuck what they talking about. Let's fuck them up. But I'm gonna tell you this: you couldn't say too much to one team because they'll fuck you up. Well, I'm not gonna mention that guy.
Come on, we wasn't gonna bring him up. We wasn't gonna bring him up.
Right?
We weren't gonna say nothing about him.
Oh yeah, that's some bitch. He's just a some bitch. Yeah, can't talk shit to him. He will fuck you up.
Hey, so I guess the rumors is true. You don't say shit to Black Jesus, huh?
Hey, leave that motherfucker alone.
That's what Vernon Maxwell said. He was like, he put on that calendar. Oh, that's all night.
Hey, leave that motherfucker alone. Do not. Your conversation. The only thing. What's up, Mike? Hey, man, you good? Yeah, all right, cool. And just go out there and play.
Hey, Mike, good.
Yeah, don't even give him dap. Don't get, just go. Yeah, we gonna compete like a motherfucker, but don't even don't say nothing. The Bulls coming in, okay, yeah, we're gonna do our best.
And I wanted to know, how is it you being a Chicago guy coming in playing against your city like that? Like what was your thought process? How did you feel about that?
I wanted to come there and bust their ass all the time. I want to fuck them up all the time. My objective was to fuck the Chicago Bulls up in front of my family all the fucking time. Like, that was my objective. And we did it sometimes, We walked out that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, we fucked y'all up.
Some good games.
Hey, you have motherfuckers scared.
We didn't do it when it counted, though.
No, not in the playoffs. Y'all got y'all ass whooped.
Exactly. Hey, I blame Ronnie Cycli early on. I blame Ronnie Cycli.
Well, no, Ronnie wasn't on our team. It was
later on, right? Wasn't Ronnie Cycli on the Heat?
No, not at that. No, not at 96 through 2000.
Oh,
that was like
Zoe. Okay,
that was
before Zoe.
But no, I'm gonna say this. But it was hard to beat. If you didn't know how to play against the Bulls, the way to beat the Bulls is don't set side pick and rolls. You set high pick and rolls. But you needed a guy that could be a threat to take it to the basket. I was a threat to take it to the basket. And when we went, if you set it up and you want to throw it down to the low post, that's playing right in their hands. That's playing with us, with Utah Jazz. Everything is set up and running this. If you don't move them from side to side, they got you. They got you. And they knew how to do it. And I commend, the coach, Phil Jackson, and the rest of the team, because they carried out the game plan outstandingly.
So how was it playing with Zoe? Because I know.
Oh, my bad. I was I was hoping you was gonna fall to 18, so we would have had you instead of BJ Armstrong. But that's just me.
Yeah. I knew they was gonna pick BJ. They wasn't gonna pick me.
Someone in the chat said the same thing. They were hoping that you were gonna fall, so we
Oh
could
no,
pick you.
Tim went earlier. That's why I was like,
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. I thought I was gonna go 10 to the Chicago Bulls, but they took Stacey King.
Ooh.
Oh,
He's a great announcer. He's a great announcer.
He was a great.
He's another
player,
one that was
man.
good.
Yeah, he was a dope player.
Yo, I'm gonna tell you this. Phil Jackson don't get enough credit for what he did and how he used them ball players. He used them ball players the way they supposed to been used. Like you look, yo, when I need you, you better be ready. If he was ready for this series, he played him that series because he know he's gonna be effective that series. Now, if he knew he wasn't gonna be effective this series, yeah, you sit your ass down for 7 games or whatever. But Phil Jackson understood his team, and he had his team ready. It was sometimes Luke Longley didn't play. He didn't play. He sat his ass. He played for 2 minutes and then sat down.
He was a scrub.
He started the game and
I'd be okay.
But can I say this? It was some games that they needed him, and he played 30 minutes, and he used his body.
That's true.
And he did this. He did. See, Phil Jackson understood what he needed to do and how he needed to get his players in the game.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So he had weapons. I mean, Stacey King, if you went to him, he could still score. He did score. Don't trip out on Stacey King. He did score. He did what he's supposed to.
Man. How was it playing with Morning?
Oh, great. Playing with Alonzo Morning.
I know one thing I remember, like always watching that series when y'all used to play the Bulls. To me, Lonzo was a hothead. It didn't take much to get his ass out of his game. And that's one thing I always saw like Rodman used to do. He used to always get up under his skin.
You got to understand, Alonzo didn't grow up like we grew up in the streets. Like I'm talking about playing basketball in the streets and understanding how people used to try to take away your game out in the streets. All right. We knew how to, take your aggression or take what you're doing and use it against you. He didn't know how to do. Him or the mailman didn't know how to use what Dennis Rodman was doing against them. They didn't know how to turn it back around. They wanted to fight. See, you don't need to fight.
Oh, was big. Oh.
Yeah, you don't need to fight. Just grab the ball and understand and use your basketball IQ to make and turn the Jedi mind trick around. But no, Dennis Rodman used to touch his ass, touch his nuts, touch his titties, kiss him on the neck and all that type of shit. We used to go through that shit all the time in Chicago.
I'll try to tell you, boy.
But you gotta know how to challenge that. All right, listen, all right. But what? You can kiss me on my nuts right here. You can take this right there. Okay, take this and then take that. You gotta know how to use that. But see, when you didn't grow up in a city, you don't know how to do stuff.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
I'm gonna tell you this: Kentucky in a dogfight, Oakland 57-52.
Hey man, Oakland always pulling some bullshit. Oakland be that sneaky ass team, man.
That's why I love college.
Hey, I like college better than I like the pros. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah,
that pro shit it's watered down, man. That shit ain't. It's not like how it used to be, man. Like,
no, it's not.
Remember how it used to be the old, like our rivalries with you guys. Like I used to be a fan, and I'd be in there screaming, hollering at the TV, yeah, kick his bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that motherfucker. With Morning sitting up there fighting Rodman shit. I'm acting like I'm out there in the game about to take a swing at his ass. That's what I miss. I miss that shit. This shit now, all these motherfuckers want to be buddies with each other. Oh yeah,
shit. That buddy kills me.
Yeah,
kills me.
I don't think they like to compete, Tim. They don't have.
Well, it comes from AAU.
Something inside.
It comes from AAU. That's where it comes from.
Yeah.
AAU basketball, which is some bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, AAU basketball.
So you agree? You don't like AAU? You like the old summer league? Forget AAU.
Right.
Keep summer league. Stay with your group. Travel.
I'm not. You know what? College coaches go to AAU. They don't come to your school and watch you anymore.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I'm a big component of AAU. I mean, a big component of not liking AAU. I hate.
Yeah,
AAU
I've never been a fan.
Yeah.
I paid for it for my son for 2 years, and I was like, huh.
Yeah, some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
Yeah.
It's a big ass racket.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. They don't teach the kids the fundamentals.
There you go.
No more. They don't teach them shit. That's why the big man is basically damn near gone in the league.
Dude.
They finally coming back this year, though. Finally.
No, but I'm just talking about AAU basketball. The big man, they don't even know how to dribble. The only thing they teach them is to dunk and block shots.
And set a pick.
They don't even know how to dribble. You got to get to college, and then the college coach got to teach them, and they don't have enough to teach them. And then once they get to the NBA, you got to teach. I'm like, man, you know what? This is some bullshit.
Yeah, they don't do fundamentals no more. Like they be like, what is that?
No, you don't pick the ball up and go up, and then pick the ball up and do layups. You don't do that shit.
You don't do that shit no more.
You do jump hooks. You don't do that shit no more. Them motherfuckers would be. I'm gonna tell you this. Ask a kid to jump rope. You might start laughing. There's a lot of kids out there that don't know how to jump rope.
Oh man,
that play sports. That play sports.
No,
they don't know how to jump rope. They don't know how to jump rope.
Yeah,
jump rope was a secret weapon.
If you couldn't dunk, you try to touch the net.
Right. They if they try to touch the net and you see them come down, you're like, oh son, don't never do that again. You're gonna hurt yourself. You be like, oh son, do not never do that again.
Yeah, because I remember when I was young, man, the way I taught myself how to dunk or even how to jump, I used to always try to touch the top of the ceiling.
Right.
And my father used to get on my, he said, boy, quit jumping in my motherfucking house.
Right.
Be mad as hell. Every time he
hell.
was gone, I would just be jumping and shit.
Right.
You know,
all over the
I
place.
taught myself, yeah. These kids now, man, shit, they trying to learn how to jump and dunk and shit off of YouTube and shit. Killing damn selves. It's all this YouTube right quick.
Hey, so Mr. Tim, let me ask you this. We got a question from the chat. Damon Ice. He asked the question, who was your idol growing up?
Isaiah Thomas. Isaiah Thomas was my idol growing up. So I was the first guy to ever make. I went to 6th grade and I made the 8th grade team, and couldn't play on the 8th grade team because I was really, really short at Cone Elementary. And so we was at I was at school. He took me to the amphitheater, and he said, "Hey, I want you to check out number 11." And I was like, "All right, cool." And I was checking him out. Like, oh, I said that dude is nice. He said, yeah. He said, you play like that. I was like, get the fuck out of here. before I was like, excuse me, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was like, but get out of here. He's like, no, you play just like him. You run the team, you do this, you do everything he doing right there, you do it for the team right now. And so that's when I just started following him when I was in like 7th grade. I was just following him and watch him play, and I pattern my game after him. But my idol was my dad. My dad was a playground legend.
Okay.
Man, that's what's up. So, go ahead.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
Yeah, it's a little low.
Can you hear me now? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah. Sound better now. Yeah.
Okay, just like that.
Okay. I got you. No, so piggybacking off what Val brought up earlier about playing the Bulls back in the day, who was some of the best trash talkers in your era? Because obviously you talk that shit, and I used to love hearing you talk shit though. Now, I remember one clip I saw. You had an and one on Charles Barkley, and you was yelling and screaming right in his face.
Right,
and he was looking like, "The fuck wrong with him?"
Right. Right. You know why? Because that was a preseason game. and they was busting our ass. I just wanted to show him that this gonna be different this season.
Yeah.
Fuck that. It's gonna start right fucking now.
So who is the best people that you talk trash with, and
Gary
who
Payton.
talk trash back to you?
Gary Payton.
Gary
I can
Payton.
believe that. I can believe that.
Vernon Maxwell. Vernon
Maxwell.
Maxwell. Yeah,
Okay.
Vernon Maxwell used to talk shit. You know, I heard Larry Bird used to talk shit. You could talk shit to Michael or Scotty, but you didn't want to.
Yeah, so I know you talk a little trash to Mike. And I was like, okay, well, I hope he realized what the fuck he's doing right now.
Yeah, no. Now, I talk shit to Mike on at LeClaire Courts or somewhere like that, or IIT. But when it meant something, no, I'm not fucking with Mike, because you can't do what Mike does.
Yeah.
Your team is not gonna let you do what Mike does. Mike can shoot all the balls. Your team ain't gonna let you shoot all the balls.
Fair.
So, so that's how it was. I mean, you might go 40 or 50, but your team gonna be like, damn, motherfucker, you took a damn. You think you Mike tonight? Nah, you can't do that. You can't do that.
So I can't go without asking. The killer crossover, man. That goddamn crossover. And I know, because I don't know if I heard it from people, or maybe you said something about, but Iverson's crossover is a carry.
Okay, and yes.
And it is a fucking carry, because I remember watching him when he crossed Mike that one time. I said,
that was the carry.
This shit is all the way fucking up here.
He didn't reach up for it. I mean,
I'm like,
at first, when he first did it, he wasn't a carry.
Yeah.
I mean, if a referee come out and say, yeah, it was a carry, but we wasn't allowed to call it. I mean, that's the truth.
Yeah.
That's what Donahue said. He said we knew Allen Iverson carried the basketball, but we wasn't allowed to call it. But that particular game, they called it because they was mad at him. They's like, fuck the NBA. We gonna call this shit. So
listen, Tim, I want to show you this.
But let me tell you this. Everybody can say what they want to say. If they think that Allen Iverson crossover is better than mine, but if you look at today's game, motherfuckers are doing my crossover. I see 4 guys doing my crossover, and they don't even say it. They doing the same crossover.
Jamal Murray just did it the other day.
Yeah, Jamal Murray. Yeah,
Jamal Murray.
James Harden, he does it. A lot of other people do it. But I can't show it on TV because I ain't got no fucking I'm not on the shit doing the camera shit. You know, I'm not on the motherfucker like this, waiting for a motherfucker to do it. But they teach my crossover.
Yeah.
So my thing is, y'all mad at somebody that's telling the truth, and they not doing his crossover, but they practicing my crossover in the NBA. But you don't think my crossover is the best. See, that's just foolish thinking. That's why I just laugh at people.
Listen, man, that crossover was deadly as hell, man. That 1-2 boom, I mean, it was so quick,
unstoppable.
Man.
Unstoppable.
It definitely was.
And your rap.
Yeah. I used to do the crossover wrap around.
Big
I had so much shit. So, but see, that's why I say I laugh at folks. I say, is they doing Allen Iverson crossover in the NBA right now?
No.
And they be like, no, but his was still better than yours. I said, how is it better than mine? And they doing mine. They like, but his was still better than yours.
Cap.
I'm like, I just tell people you're ignorant, and I don't talk to ignorant people.
Listen, just to show proof of that, I want to show you something. So just to let you know, I ain't bullshitting about you being one of my favorite Chicago players. I'm looking at your basketball cards right now. If you can see this, let me show you this. You doing a crossover in this card right here.
Yeah.
Doing the crossover right there, and then is the rookie card that I have of yours, with you with the fade and everything back in 89, 90.
That's when I had hair.
I said, hey man, hey, listen, man, wasn't nobody fucking with Tim, man. Listen, I would argue that to the death of me about Chicago players in general. I would take that to my grave. Listen, ain't no city fucking with Chicago basketball. And growing up playing basketball,
not at all.
It was so competitive that you found players from every part, man. So obviously I grew up in Inglewood, and I used to play in Ogden Park a lot of times. So I seen some of the best hoopers, some of the best street hoopers around. You could any given day, any given part, you came across one of them hoopers that was like, okay, yeah, he got that shit. Like,
yeah, you gonna get your ass busted any given day. You get your ass busted.
And you want to know what's crazy too? Speaking of that, if a motherfucker was to sit up there and pull that goddamn Iverson crossover out there in the motherfucking playground, motherfuckers gonna fight. Because niggas gonna call carries all goddamn day.
All day.
And it's gonna be a motherfucking fight.
Yeah. Yep. You're absolutely right.
We was taught
Shoot for that shit. Shoot for
it. Shoot for it right now.
Right.
Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie, goddammit. Ball don't lie. Hey, listen, that shit's still alive right now, man. Like, that shit.
Shoot for it.
We do that on Mondays.
Ball don't lie. Ball ain't lying.
So, hey,
Tim.
Before
right.
Go ahead, JB. Go ahead, JB.
Tim, I gotta ask you this. Because I get into arguments all the time about people saying Kyrie got the best handles. Steph got the second best handles. James Harden. I don't know what type of ballerina shit that dude doing, but
he don't get handles.
Hey, give me your top five, because I'm gonna tell you right now, 1, 2, and 3 got you, Zeke, and Pistol Pete in it, and I want to know what you think.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you this: Kyrie got some nice shit.
He do.
Kyrie got some.
He got a nice finish. Him and Rod Strickland got that finish. I'm talking about this big.
Listen, pure handles. Kyrie got that.
I like him, but I'm just saying, I know watching basketball, I've seen Tim and Isaiah Thomas snatch bodies.
Yeah.
Way before it was famous.
Kyrie be hurting ankles too, though.
But Kyrie, I mean that
I like Kyrie.
The shit that Kyrie do, get Darius Garland too. He got some nice handles. But no, the shit that Kyrie does.
Yeah.
Huh?
I was thinking Winston's son. Garland's son.
Winston's son and Cleveland. But yeah,
Cleveland.
Darius Garland and then you got Kyrie out there. No question. See, a lot of these guys, I don't even think they even seen Pistol Pete's film and what he used to do. I mean,
I had it on the VHS.
Dude, his shit, what he was doing, his shit was amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, and people just, people just hate on the truth. And that's what's wrong with America today. That's what's wrong with kids today. If you tell them the truth, they really think you lying, and they can't handle the truth.
Yep.
So if you tell them your opinion about stuff, and it's true, they can't handle it. They want to fight. They want to argue with you. They want to call you a liar. They want to call you this. They want to call you. They just can't handle it. But they want you to hear their truth, which is not the truth, because that's the fucked up reality that they be in. So that's another thing. So
you about to open up Pandora's box. Hey,
yeah, absolutely. He's speaking facts about that. Now, I want to ask you this funny question in regards to your son, Tim Hardaway Jr. So, now, do y'all ever get into like trash talking to each other about who can hoop better? Like, have y'all ever done that, or have y'all played basketball together to where he think he can just outplay you?
Man, I'm 57 years old. I'm not trying to hurt an Achilles tendon.
I mean, not now. I'm saying like the past few years, like even before you turned 50. So, like, have you had that competitive spirit to where your son, like, oh, he think he can try you? Like, boy, you ain't better than me, man.
So I'm 40-some years old. We playing a 1-on-1. I went for the little crossover he did right to left. And then I missed it. And my mind was like, damn, this motherfucker's about to dunk the basketball. I said, I can't let that happen. I turned around and I sprinted. And he was about to dunk. And I snatched that motherfucker down. I said, no, you ain't dunking on me. Fuck that. And it was in front of people. Man. Everybody started laughing. I said, you win. We ain't gonna never play again. Fuck that. You are not dunking on me. I don't want to hurt your career. We not playing no more 1-on-1. This is it. Because I was gonna hurt his career. You ain't gonna dunk on motherfucker. You gonna try to dunk on me? I'm playing, even though I wasn't even in the picture. I'm not gonna give you the satisfaction. Like, yeah, I got to dunk on you. No.
Yeah, man. Listen, that would have been forever bragging rights right there.
Right.
Anytime you said something wrong to him, he'd be like, "Pop, I got you though. Don't even worry about it."
Right. And I dunked for game. No.
Right. Now, hey, man, you preaching to the choir because my son is 6'7" and I'm 6'4", and I'm like, you will never, ever dunk on me.
And I told him, I said, we're not going to play.
Like, I ain't gonna do you like that, Pops.
Shit. Yeah, okay. That was a lie. That was a lie.
He trying to test you though. He's trying to test. He trying to test Pop. Like, let me see, Pop.
Yeah,
he got what he got. You know what I'm saying?
So we shoot horse occasionally. I'm not playing 1-on-1. Fuck that.
Something a little more healthier, huh?
Right.
Yeah. I bet I can outshoot you though. Yeah.
That I can walk to get the ball.
Right.
So, Mr. Tim, before we jump into this quick little segment, because I know you said you like to get in bed early.
Right.
We got one more basketball question for you from the chat. I forgot who asked this question, but he asked, what was it like playing in the Olympics, and how sweet was it when you won?
When you put on that uniform and it says USA, that's big. That's big. I can't explain it. It's just something that when you put on that USA jersey and you playing for your country, and it just feels different. It's just different. And then you get a goal. Everybody ain't got to go. But whoever got their goal, 2, 3, 10, 5, whatever you got, that's hard work. That's because you put all that work into it. You put you put 4 years, really 5 years of hard work into getting a gold medal, 1 gold medal. Some people put in 5 years of hard work to get 5, 6, 7 gold medals in one summer.
Mm-hmm.
That's exceptional. So for you to wear that USA and to go out there and bust people's ass to get a gold medal, I can't even get you to feel how I felt. Yeah. That's just something that whatever you think is the ultimate that you want to do and how you want to do it, I tell you this, it's like winning a lottery. That's how it is. That's how it is. It's like if you win a lottery, you're going to be exuberant like a motherfucker. That's how wearing the USA jersey is. Exuberant like a motherfucker.
Wow. Damn, okay. All right, shit.
One
more basketball question. Who is your Mount Rushmore of basketball?
Oh, man. See, people always get mad at me and shit like that. I'm not going to that. I'm not going to this motherfucker.
We ain't gonna get controversial then. This must be a controversial topic for you, Tim.
You know, a lot of people don't know. It was a lot of bad motherfuckers before us.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, it was motherfuckers be tripping like how you. I mean, I'm really gonna tell you, Hakeem Olajuwon used to fuck people up.
He did. He had that work, man.
The dream, goddammit.
The greatest footwork, the greatest big man with the most footwork ever in history, man.
You pick. To me, you pick Shaquille O'Neal. Hakeem Olajuwon be fucking Shaquille O'Neal up.
Yeah.
On real talk.
Yeah.
You just didn't see Hakeem a lot. But when you saw Hakeem, he fucked you up. But nobody never says that. Everybody like Shaq. Okay. I see. I'm going to always go with Jabbar.
Yeah.
Okay.
At my number 5. Okay. You go with Tim Duncan. And I say this. If Dave Robinson and Hakeem was on the same team, how many times you think they was gonna win?
Yeah, shit.
A ton.
That's a scary thought, man. I don't even want to think about that.
I don't even want to think about
have
that
our
Texas
rings,
connection, man.
But it was
so got our rings if they do that.
But it was so happened that he wasn't on the same team. They got Tim Duncan.
Yeah.
But me personally, Hakeem was kind of better than Tim Duncan.
Oh, but
no, I know kind of. I know kind of.
No, we 100%.
I don't think nobody disagree with that.
No, absolutely
that's what I'm saying. See, so I'm going with Hakeem at the 4. Then, of course, Magic, Michael, and then you go wrong, you go right, or whatever. But I'm gonna take Scotty.
Okay.
Over LeBron?
I didn't stutter, did I?
Oh, wow.
No, you did not, sir.
Oh, shit.
No,
he
did not. Hey, TJ, he was very precise and clear about that shit. I was a little thrown at that. I'm like, okay, all right, not Bird, not LeBron. He said Scotty. Okay.
Me personally, in a game 7, if it's and I done seen Scotty and I done seen LeBron. If Scotty's taking LeBron, I done seen and Scotty never made to a game 7.
Yeah. What the fuck is that? What's the game 7 in there?
I only about to spell that. The game 7 was on was the parade on State Street. So I mean, we don't know what a game 7 is.
That is absolutely true.
I'm put my money on Scotty to stop LeBron.
Oh yeah, he gonna have hell trying to dribble past that motherfucker.
He definitely will, and he gonna be crying to the refs a lot.
Yeah.
He gonna be crying a lot. He gonna be a lot, all kind of shit.
Like
around here,
does,
we tell a lot of truth.
Yeah.
We tell a lot of truth.
Yeah.
Huh?
So I said around here we tell a lot of truth. So go on, speak your truth with that because
absolutely,
dude is a talent, but he ain't really one of them guys.
Correct.
Yep.
Correct. That's what I always say. If you're gonna put him on a GOAT, he wouldn't have won only 4 and 10 championships.
Yeah, the ratio don't.
And he gonna have all the stats because he won't sit down.
Tim, I have to ask you this question: toughest or most competitive playoff series in your career?
Shit, New York Knicks.
Motherfucker left there with some bumps and bruises.
Man, I'm trying to tell you, man.
New York
There's a lot of fighting going on with P.J. Brown and
there's a lot of everything going on in that series. A lot of everything going on. Fighting, shit that they didn't call. It was a lot of shit going on.
Hey, Pat Riley cussing Van Gundy out.
No. A lot of other shit. They don't get along today. None of the Van Gundy.
Damn, for real?
They still don't like Pat Riley.
Man, that shit is oh shit, 78-74.
Oakland?
28 seconds left.
Ooh,
wow.
Somebody bracket Fucked up.
Man, what the fuck, man?
Fucked up.
Damn. But
Hey, it
Oakland
might
do
be
that
me.
shit,
I had
man.
Kentucky going to the Elite Eight.
I had to go to the fucking Elite Eight too. Like, come on, man. God damn it, Calipari. Get these bastards together, man.
Oh.
No, we got a Chi-Town kid on.
Calipari be talking.
We
all
got a
that sweet shit,
Chi-Town
man.
kid,
Reed.
Antonio Reeves, to play for Kentucky. Yes, he went to Kenwood with my son. I need him to come on, hit some shots.
They got way more size than these motherfuckers. They gonna be dominating him.
You said you need to make he needs to make some shots. Well, it's 28 seconds left to go. They down 4.
Listen, the white boy been cooking them the whole day.
You better hurry up.
You
white
better
boy down there.
you better hope that motherfucker is Reggie Miller.
Right. That's where he was.
Hey, that's one motherfucker that scare you at the end of the game, boy. That goddamn Reggie.
That's a
boy.
bad boy.
That motherfucker scare you at the end of the game.
Reggie Miller, yeah. When that motherfucker, yeah.
Reggie got all up in y'all skin, and he definitely was a fucking thorn in the damn Knicks.
He got up. Reggie Miller got up under everybody's skin, man.
Yeah.
He was. I mean, what he did out there on the court was absolutely amazing. Without dribbling the basketball,
man,
he couldn't. Have you ever saw him come off a pick and roll?
One dribble shoot, if that.
All day. He running around the whole goddamn court the whole game, man.
Have you ever seen him dribble to the basket?
Fuck no. And if he do, he's gonna damn near lose it.
Every now and then, one dunk on Charles.
A dunk was on fast break. A dunk was on fast break. It wasn't half court dunk.
No, it wasn't.
Did you ever get a chance to play when you went to Indiana?
Wow, 18.1. They missed the shot. They going to the free throw line. Oakland going to the free throw line.
Wow.
Bye, Kentucky.
That shit crazy.
So, Mr. Tim,
talking all that sweet shit.
Did you get a chance to play with Reggie when you went to Indiana?
Yeah, but I was there to mentor Tinsley. I wasn't there to really play.
Oh, Jamal Tinsley.
Yeah.
Iowa State.
Yeah, okay. he has some characteristics that, you know what I'm saying, that mimic yours in terms of his style of play. I can see that.
You want to know what's so funny, Tim? It's like when you sit up here, like today's kids, like I got a daughter. She is senior in high school. They just got done playing basketball. I said, look, you have to learn how to sit up there and be able to get open without having a ball in your hand. You got to be able to get yourself available. I said, watch. I said, you like Steph Curry. Steph Curry runs off a lot of screens. Watch Reggie Miller. See how Reggie moves without that fucking ball in his hand? You have to learn how to do that shit. Because everybody can't have the ball in their hand.
Yep. Or tell her, look at Juju Watkins at South Carolina. I mean at USC.
Oh yeah, at USC.
Or Caitlin. Caitlin Clark, because she moves well without the basketball too.
Yeah, she does. And she got great court vision too.
Yes, but she moves well without the ball. Yep. So, this it. They can't even get a shot off.
Jeez,
they can't.
Lost, man.
That's game.
Boy, Calipari be talking all that shit. Listen, Calipari got to be a pimp because I know goddamn well he was just talking about how many players that's currently in the NBA that's from Kentucky and how many second contracts they got, and it totaled up like $4 billion. I'm like, boy, he be talking all that good shit to them parents. He like, listen, mom, I got this.
Is that what he be saying?
Oh yeah, he like, mom, I got that real nice Mercedes Benz out front. If you want your son to buy you a matching Benz, come play for me, and I'll have him in the NBA making millions of dollars.
Wow,
buying you a house in a year's time.
Wow,
and the mama instantly let him sign.
All right, fellas. So look, we know Mr. Tim's time is limited. Yeah, but we got to play the Chicago trivia game. It's gonna be real quick. We always play this game with everybody from Chicago.
Yes, sir.
You got to answer the questions right, because if you don't get the questions right, you might be from Schaumburg or something, man.
Okay.
He from 79. You heard what he said earlier. Okay. I want to hear this though.
So we're gonna play this game real quick. It's only gonna be 5 questions. We usually do 10, but we're gonna do 5 tonight because we know you like to get in bed. So let's go ahead and kick this off. So we got 5 questions. You got 5 seconds to answer each one.
Damn.
5 seconds to answer each one. You got to get at least 3 of them right. Because if you get less than 3, nah, we going to talk about you. You from Schaumburg, man. You ain't from the crib.
From Waukegan somewhere. Huh?
Right, Waukegan or something.
Right. Schaumburg or some shit like that.
Well,
Yeah.
here we go. Here's the first question. Oh, and yeah, I forgot. When you get one wrong, you are going to hear this noise.
Y'all couldn't come with nothing better. That's original.
All right, here we go. First question. Now, I'm going to give you a little backstory. Chicago, as you know, it runs on a grid. The streets run on a grid. So you got 1600 west, 500 north. So my question to you is, what is 00?
Hold on, wait. 00. State Street.
State and what?
Oh shit. State Clark.
State and Madison.
Oh
man.
State and Madison.
I was 3 blocks off.
Close. You was real
That is
close,
right.
Man.
State Madison. Right.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, that's 0 for 1.
Damn.
Great start, Mr. Tim. Great start.
No shit.
All right, number 2. What salty billboard do you see on the Kennedy near the North Avenue exit?
How long has it been there? I've been in Chicago. What the fuck is that?
It's been there forever.
They've been there for a long ass time, Tim.
How long is a long ass time?
40 years.
At least 40.
Shit.
At least
That's
40.
long. That's a long time. You're right. That's a long time.
Come on, Mr. Tim.
Wait,
Phone
what the
a
fuck
friend.
is that shit? I can't even. I don't even know that shit.
I know what it is.
I know what it is too.
Phone a
Hey, can
friend.
I give him a lifeline?
Yeah,
No.
give him a lifeline, please.
No, he don't want. Oh, you don't want it.
It's Jacobs.
What is that?
Right. Shit. I'm just gonna name name. It could be right.
JB, give him the noise. It is Morton Salt.
The Morton Salt girl.
With the umbrella. You don't remember that?
Umbrella, she pouring the salt.
How you? Damn, how you don't remember that?
Shit, I don't remember that, and I drive past that motherfucker every day.
It don't move.
It's there clear as day.
It don't walk away.
Hey, Val.
Right.
You know what?
Hasn't been there forever. They updated the picture to the newer version.
Yeah.
You right. I saw a new version about during the summer, and I was like, damn, they upgraded. Okay. So I do know what you're talking about. Right.
All right. So we are 0 for 2.
0 for 2.
Come back.
Great start, Mr. Tim. Great.
Hey.
Fourth quarter.
Here we go.
I've been 0 for 17 before, so so this shit doesn't faze me.
You might still win the game. You know what I'm saying? Listen.
0 for 5 that ain't shit to me.
All right.
Just to let you know.
Yeah, I got it. All right. Third question. Lakeshore Drive has been renamed what?
That's not fair, man. He ain't been here.
Tim Hardaway Drive.
I'll allow it.
The Hardaway. Yeah.
Right.
Fuck it. Give it to him.
I'll allow it.
Give
The
it
Hardaway
to him.
Drive.
Right.
I can't let him go 0 for 4. So we gonna give it to him.
We only 0 for 2, so.
But yeah, I can't let him go 0 for 3. So we're gonna give it to him. It's been called DuSable, John DuSable Drive.
Is that right? They
Yeah.
renamed it?
Yep.
Yeah.
We still call it Lakeshore
I
Drive,
need-
man.
I
Listen,
need
we
to
still call
brush
it
up
Lakeshore
on my
Drive, though.
Chicago history.
But we
No,
can
you just gotta
always
come
help
back and
you.
visit for like a week.
We
They
still
call
call
it
it
DuSable
Lakeshore
Drive.
Drive, though.
And you know what? I listened to my man, what's his name? They lost. It's over with. 80-76. Oakland. But yeah, I listened to my man ski every morning. He always say DuSable Drive.
Ramonski Love.
Yeah, and he always say DuSable Drive. I was like, where the fuck is DuSable Drive at? Now I know.
Now you know, yep. Okay, I know you're gonna get this one right. I know you're gonna get this one right. K-Town. Which one of the following is not in K-Town? Carlisle, Kildare, Kedzie, and Keystone.
Are them streets?
Yeah.
Yes, they're streets.
Carlisle, Keystone. What else did you say?
Carlisle,
Kedzie and
Keystone, Kildare, and Kedzie. Which one of those is not a part of K-Town?
Kildare.
Got quiet in the motherfucker here.
Yeah, ain't that something?
It is Kedzie.
Kedzie. Ain't that a
is
bitch?
not a part of K-Town.
But all them are part of K-Town. All
Yeah.
the rest of them. Ain't
Yes.
that a bitch?
All right. So we are 1 for 4.
Really, we 0 for 4. But okay.
He gave it to you, so
Right.
We gonna give him that one.
He don't want no gimmies. He don't want no gimmies. Fuck it. He said it don't matter to him if he 0 for 5. So let's go for the 5th one. Let's go for an O. Chicago is the biggest city in Illinois, but what second?
Chicago is the biggest city in Illinois. What's second? Shit. What's the name of that place? I want to say Hinsdale, but it's not. Rockford.
Are we talking about population or are we talking about land?
I'm talking about population, man.
Oh, you know what? That's a good. I was gonna say Elgin. I don't even know.
But Rockford
I will
is a good guess.
yeah.
Rockford is a really good guess, though.
Springfield.
So I won't say it's totally wrong.
Yeah.
But
what?
It's Aurora.
Aurora. Okay.
Aurora.
That's gonna be my next guess. I said
That's just
Springfield.
dumb.
Yeah,
Dang.
I forgot about that too. Yeah, I forgot about
But
Aurora
that ain't
got
no
the next
that one right
population
there
is-
ain't no Chicago
that.
goddamn.
It ain't a
That's an Illinois question, T. Nick.
Right.
Come on, man.
Man, that
We,
is the
you know damn
Chicago
well most
question.
of us ain't traveled that goddamn
Hey
far
man,
outside
I'm
of Chicago.
gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. Trivia is not to be really guessed right. It's to have fun. I mean, if you know the trivia shit, like you know the shit inside and out. I just know how to get around Chicago. I don't know streets.
Hey, I tell you what, we gonna
Meet me
swap
at Jewtown. What where in Jewtown? The 3rd block from the corner. All right, I'll be
There
there.
you go. I'll meet you there.
Exactly.
Meet me at Apples. You know where Apples at?
Right.
We gonna scratch that question and just end with this.
No.
Give me your top 5 Chicago ball players and we out.
Oh Lord, for real?
Yes,
Hey, we
sir.
bonus round. You gotta make up some points.
Yes, sir.
Free throws in the 4th quarter. You got fouled. Let's get it.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I know you clutch, so come on.
All right.
top 5. So let me ask you this:
Yes.
Chicago players.
I would prefer Chicago. Now, if you want to bring in like suburbs, you want to bring in a Kendall Gill, I'm cool with that.
Okay, but I wasn't gonna bring him in, but anyway.
Or Dwayne Wade, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah.
Ben Wilson,
Yeah. Rest in peace.
Mark Aguirre.
West Side.
Mm.
Isaiah Thomas.
Little Tuss.
Yeah.
Another West Sider.
Yep.
Dwayne Wade.
Richards.
Mm-hmm.
And Derrick Rose.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like that 5. I really like that 5. I was gonna say, what you think about Doc Rivers? Doc Rivers wasn't no bad motherfucker back in the day.
You wasn't paying attention, huh?
Hey, he ain't say no Doc. He ain't say no.
No,
he said what
no.
he said. Damn it.
No, he said what he said. Hey, look, like I said, I got 2 pages of this bad motherfucker that's on this podcast now. I already know how hip he is to the game.
You know, I could have went Cassie Russell.
I was gonna say Cassie Russell.
Cassie Russell was my high school coach's brother. Yep, absolutely.
Right. I could have went Cassie Russell, but I went with the guys that the upper echelon now. You like Dwayne Wade. He's been a winner. Isaiah Thomas, Mark Guire. Of course, Ben Wilson would have been number 1.
Absolutely
would have been.
Shit, I could have said Gerald Hayward.
True.
A lot of people don't know about Gerald Hayward. Gerald Hayward was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah. Terry Cummings.
Terry Cummings.
Anthony Davis.
We had him on the show. Nick was cold.
Nick Anderson.
Nick Anderson was Nick Anderson was
I'm talking about. I ain't even talking about Simeon Nick. I'm talking about Prosser Nick.
Right. I know a lot. It's a lot of guys out there that was real nice.
Anthony Davis. I mean, he still rep Chicago.
I didn't say no. Fuck Anthony Davis.
He stayed hurt though. He stayed hurt, but I mean, when he playing, when he hooping though,
Anthony Davis softer than cotton.
Hey, you ain't learned one thing. Tim said what he said.
No. I learned
rephrase,
that.
Don't paraphrase.
Right.
It is what it is. God damn it, water is wet.
Absolutely.
He said what he said.
Juwan Howard, man, listen, I'm honored to be on the same Hall of Fame wall in CVS with Juwan Howard. His jersey's still hanging up in the
Bad man.
Juwan Howard, man, he was a big
Mike Finley.
Michigan fan.
Oh,
Michael Finley, absolutely. Oh, yeah. Hey, Michael Finley was
the
a
triplet.
fucking
Hey, that was the
baller,
triplets. Mike Finley, Donnie Boyce, and them.
Yeah.
Terrell
Ford.
Yeah.
Terrell Ford. Yeah.
There's a lot of motherfuckers came out of Chicago, man. Hershey Hawkins,
Damn,
and that's them the guys that made it. We're not talking about Darren Bridman,
Ronnie Fields.
Ronnie
Fields is a hooper, Joe.
Well, what's his name? That Teddy Grubbs.
Right.
It's a lot of ball players that's out there, man, that came from Chicago.
You gotta think about it. Dildy was cold because wasn't he like a freshman on varsity too? Like
Anthony Manuel.
Man.
Snake.
Oh.
Trash,
Spider.
Trash. I mean, it's a lot of bad motherfuckers.
Guess from my era, Sean Dockery was a bad motherfucker too.
Yeah, Sean Dockery.
Dockery was a fucking problem.
He was on that Julian squad.
Yeah, he was.
He went to Duke. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. I remember playing.
Shit, hell, you can sit up there, Quentin Richardson, Corey McGaddy,
yep,
fucking Lance Williams, Bobby Simmons.
Bobby Simmons
was a problem, so.
It's a lot of motherfuckers that's from Chicago that can hoop.
Hey, we the best. That's just it.
Absolutely.
That's right.
The NBA needs Chicago, man. I don't give a fuck what city say what. Ain't no city. Chicago is the mecca of basketball. Hands down, man.
Hands down.
Oh, he didn't win back. I don't know them names, Lorenzo.
So Lorenzo said that he reffed your game against Simeon. He reffed your game against Simeon. Matter of fact, he put a picture up in the group of your, I think it was your team, and then he was taking a picture with you all or something like that. But yeah, man, this has been awesome.
Man,
absolutely.
This has been totally awesome.
I mean, okay, I didn't see the picture, but okay. Okay.
We'll send it to you.
We'll send it to you so you can
see
see
the
it.
cards I got. So I got plenty more. But that rookie card, if I ever get a chance to see you in person, Tim, brother, I need you to sign that card.
We're gonna say, are you in Miami still? And when will you come to Chicago again?
The house picnic. He'll be there.
Yeah, that's when I'll be back. The house picnic.
I'll be there for that. I'm in Atlanta, so I'll be there for that.
I would definitely be back for that.
I tried to holler at you.
I have too much fun at the house picnic.
Yeah, I saw.
Nothing beat summertime shot, baby.
Man, I swear it ain't, man.
Nothing.
I tried to holler at you at the last picnic, but the crowd was so huge, I couldn't get to you. So I just said, man, fuck it.
Right, I understand.
I get them. But yeah, this has been an experience for us. We ain't never had no Hall of Famer come talk to us before.
And this made my day, man. Thank you.
Definitely,
Thank you so much. Man.
Thank y'all.
Appreciate it, bro. Man. I'm definitely, man, very proud.
I appreciate y'all having, another day for me. So I come on and it worked out well, and I'm happy. I hope y'all happy, and God bless y'all.
God bless, brother.
Honor and privilege, man. Chicago legend, man.
You too,
y'all
baby.
Be safe out there. I see you got a Hessler jersey over there.
Yes, sir. He just made the Hall of Fame,
Hall
man.
of Fame.
His gold jacket.
Congratulations. Well deserved. Well deserved.
Absolutely, man.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if I can find me a Tim Hardaway Olympic jersey so I can hang up next to Jordan's Olympic jersey too, man.
Right. Exactly. 8 and 9. Yeah. So y'all, man, y'all be safe. I appreciate it. Y'all take care. All right.
Till next time,
man. Tim, take care, man. We'll talk.
You too.
All right.
Yes, sir. All right. Late.
Man, that was fun. That was fun.
Now that had my energy up.
Man, absolutely, man. It was
right.
almost like talking to one of your relatives, when your older relatives schooling you on a game, talking about how it was and back in the day. But then that Chicago vibe, I almost feel like I'm at home right now, just sitting here talking to him about that, man. And just
that's
I think he cursed more than Foul Mouth C.
It was the way. It was the way.
My favorite was, man, he need to shut the fuck up. That was my favorite.
I mean, he kept it straight Chicago real right there, man. I love that
listen,
shit, man.
You gotta listen. And
Yeah.
you gotta shut the fuck up.
The fact that listen, man, y'all don't understand this shit. Like, I collected basketball cards when I was 13, 14 years old, man.
Pulling out his basketball
a whole book.
collection.
I got nothing but
this
is a whole book, a whole collection of players, Hall of Fame. I'm actually about to start cashing in on these motherfuckers now because I done had them so long, and I kept them tight and close to me.
Value?
One day he's gonna be worth a lot of money. I took the value on some of them. Some of them worth for like a couple $100, but I got a couple Kobe cards, Iverson, my Jordan cards. I know goddamn well they worth a lot of damn money.
You can go get you a few Happy Meals with them Jordan cards, huh?
Shit, a Happy Meal. Shit, I pay off my goddamn house with one of them Jordan cards. I'm about to listen, man. I'm about to cash out this motherfucker. But my Tim Hardaway cards, man. Listen, if y'all can see this, it ain't too much.
Hey, Mom, what happened to my cards?
Listen, man. I got 3 pages of Tim Hardaway, man. Tim was my dude, man. Like, man, we used to stay going at it about who had the best handles back in the day, man. To be honored to talk to him, man, and he give us a game about how it was growing up and how competitive Chicago has been all those years, even in his early years. That's a blessing within itself, man. That's Chicago royalty right there.
I'm interested to hear who do all of you all think are the top 5 in handles. In handles in the NBA. We're not talking about college. We ain't talking about high school.
Okay.
Top 5 handlers that have been in the NBA. Let's start with JB.
I mean, I said 3 of them already. I got to go. Isaiah. I got to go. Tim, Isaiah, Pistol Pete, Kyrie. I know Steph got that bag like that. I know Jamal Crawford, but I'm gonna go off the cuff because there was a dude that was known for his handles before he got to the NBA. That's Ray for Austin. Skip to Malou. That's my 5.
He was. Okay. What about you, Mr. Chicago?
Man, so obviously, despite my own gripe with Isaiah Thomas was a bad motherfucker, man. Obviously, the honorable mentions Pistol P, but Kyrie got that shit, man. Kyrie got that work. Allen Iverson had that work. Steph Curry does. Rod Strickland was a motherfucker that I paid a lot of attention to, too. Hot Rod was giving motherfuckers business, man. And then, I'm about to get the man. I always mix his name up. Abdul Rauf.
Mahmoud Abdul Rauf.
Mahmoud Abdul Rauf had that fucking work, man. And you know, the one thing we forgot to ask Tim about, this one particular teammate on that Miami Heat team that was talking shit to Jordan, and he was like shooting that bitch from any goddamn where. He scored like maybe 25, 30 points in the game against the Bulls. It was in Miami.
Rex Chapman?
Was that Chapman?
Yeah.
It might, yeah. So I mean, obviously he felt real confident in himself talking shit to the GOAT like that. And I mean, he had a good night, but it didn't work out the rest of the goddamn way for him. But no, I mean, yeah. My 5 would definitely be those guys, and the honorable mention would be Pistol Pete. Obviously, it's before my time, but I did see highlights of him, and you can't.
Oh no, brother, you don't understand. I had the VHS. That shit was different.
Yeah.
He bing, like
Hot Rod and Tim would. I'm talking about breaking ankles left and right, man. Hot Rod was so damn quick and swift with his damn move.
Rod layup package was ridiculous.
It was.
Who you got, Fal?
Let me see. I got Kyrie. I got Jamal.
Crawford got that work, Joe.
Jay crossover.
Man.
I got Pistol. Who's another bad motherfucker?
I definitely leave out Crawford. Yeah.
Oh shit, gotta put Tim in there with that killer crossover shit.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, D Rose.
Rose got work.
I didn't expect that. That's interesting.
Crawford, though, I forgot to mention Crawford.
The thing about Rose handles is that it's so fucking quick. His quickness. Like that motherfucker, he can go in and out faster than anybody I've ever seen.
That motherfucker had 3 dribbles from one end of the court to the other end. I think it was 2 dribbles, actually. 2 dribbles from one end of the court to the other. That's like, how fucking fast he
like the Rose had a crossover too.
Yeah. The thing about Rose was he had one of the innate abilities of anybody that I've ever seen play basketball as far as being able to contort his body. Like he can literally sit up there. Like I saw this motherfucker freeze Stoudemire. Like literally froze the motherfucker because he hit him so goddamn fast. His ability to fucking contort his body, which made his dribble even more deadly.
Yeah. His layup game was incredible.
He's got the quickest first step I've ever seen.
Yeah, he has a really quick first step.
Like John Morant talk all that bull. Boy, you got the person you should try to emulate is on your team right now.
On your team, man.
Up to him.
I don't know how you're not picking that man brain, Joe, because Rose, I mean, like to Fal's point, he would contort the shit out of his body in midair. He would go up, see 3 people jumping up and switch, think about it again, and then go the other goddamn way. I'm just like, how the fuck was he able to do all that in that small portion of time?
So let me give you my 5. Let me give you my 5.
All right.
Good call, Fal.
So the first, of course, and I think everybody agrees, the first is going to be Isaiah. As much as he might get on my nerves sometimes with some of the shit he says, you cannot deny the fact that he was a fucking beast. He broke a lot of fucking ankles.
Yep.
So he would be 1. 2, I would have to say Kyrie. Kyrie he had a whole movie
He did.
A whole movie.
He be playing with motherfuckers, man.
His
He
handle
be out there toying with motherfuckers for real. Like I done seen him. He know he gonna fuck you up, so he gonna fuck you up twice in the same goddamn motion.
His handles are stupid, man.
They
They're
are
stupid,
insane.
Then of course, I mean, you have to put Tim in there, the original killer crossover. Yeah, not this carrying shit, not that. But you
Iverson always carried now. It was a few times he just rocked.
Most of the time he carried the ball. He turned it over. He turned it over. So I know you might like Allen, and he cool. You know, he cold, but yeah,
see,
he carried, he carried. So
yeah, go ahead.
My number 4, Jason Williams.
Yeah, I was gonna say, God damn, I forgot about
Jay will fuck Gary Payton up. I was
he
like,
just not top 5. He got a bag. He just not top 5 to me.
Yeah. I agree with that.
He
in the top 10 though. I give him 10.
Oh, he in the top 10 for sure.
Yeah.
Well, my 5th is Jamal Crawford.
Crawford, man. Crawford shit so smooth though. Like he's smooth with that double backwards dribble shit. That shit is insane, Joe.
And what's even more impressive is he's tall.
Yeah.
He's tall as hell.
Yeah,
but he will break your ass off.
Man.
So that's why he's 5. So that's my top 5.
T-Nick, where you put Steph at? Because Steph fucked people up, and then he hit that 3 on your ass, and now you looking embarrassed for the rest of the goddamn season, man. He was embarrassed.
He definitely will fall in the top 15. Just as far as handles. Just as far as handles.
No, that's too low. No, 15. No,
that's too. Man, I can name you 5 more that are better than him. 5 more.
Steph. No.
Rod Strickland.
I said Rod.
Kenny Anderson.
No, hell no. Kenny was good.
What?
Kenny was good, but now he ain't better.
Are you fucking mad?
Bishop Malone, I know very well about Kenny, but Kenny got
work now.
No, you putting Steph before Kenny Anderson?
Kenny had great handle, but Steph got that on.
I want some of that shit that you smoking over there. And I don't even smoke.
Listen. The shit you own ain't even sold in the goddamn States. Now, you want to be technical about the shit. Steph got that motherfucking work, man. Steph will pull your ass back to that 3 line after you was at the goddamn free throw line, and then hit that shit at the goddamn buzzer.
We're not talking about the shot. We're not talking about that part.
Listen, the crossover is deadly. It's even deadlier with the finish too, because all these players that we just mentioned, they had deadly ass finishes too. Steph, deadly ass finish with that 3 is the deadliest of them all.
Steph over white chocolate.
Steph over white chocolate.
Not JB.
You got to be out of my fucking mind.
That's pushing it, JB. I'm gonna give you Kenny Anderson for sure.
You got to be out your mind.
Jay Will, man, listen. When you fuck Gary Payton up,
I like that Sacramento team. I do. I really, really do. But what I'm saying is this. He had that herky-jerky, quick, bing, 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 go. Steph is like a hesitation god. He got it on a string too.
He created his own shots off them damn crossovers, though, JB. Now, one person I didn't mention that should be an honorable mention, like further down, like top 15, would be Darren Williams. Darren Williams had motherfuckers.
Darren Williams had another string.
He had work.
He did, and I like that. But here's my thing: I think we get out of sorts because the only 3 names that we all had on our top 5 was Isaiah Thomas, I believe. I believe it was Tim Hardaway, right? And I believe it was Kyrie. Those are the 3 we have for sure, lock and stock, right?
Mm-hmm.
The other 2 could be subjective, but to put Steph out the top 10.
No, that's ridiculous.
That's a stretch.
you pushing it, T. You pushing it hard, man.
I'm telling you, I can name you 5 more that have better handles than Steph.
Not 5.
I mean, I can name one more who's got great handles, but he just wasn't a great player. Guy Sham had great handles.
He did.
But what did he do with it?
Motherfucker still doing that damn Sham God move to this day. But yeah, to your point, yeah.
He can't shoot, he couldn't finish.
But Team Cleaves had great handles.
Shit, Stephon Marbury had good handles. Goddamn, Francis had good handles.
Steph had a bag.
I'm gonna give y'all a name that y'all don't even remember.
Steph had a bag.
Terrell David had fucking handles. Terrell Brandon. I'm sorry, Terrell Brandon.
Terrell Brandon, yeah, Cleveland and Minnesota, yeah.
He had some motherfucking handles too.
It's a dude from New York. I forgot his name.
Ed Booger Smith.
No, who the hell is that? No,
you ain't.
He from New York. He played for the Knicks.
You ain't ready.
He came out around the same time that Stephon Marbury did. I forgot his fucking name.
Came out around time.
I mean, Steph is from New York. He's from Coney Island, ain't he?
Yeah, but I'm not talking about him.
Yeah.
I said he came out around the same time.
Okay.
Damn, what's his fucking name? Fuck, it'll come to me. It'll come to me
in the book.
But anyway, let's shift from basketball to football real quick before we get off of here. Who the hell really expected Ryan Poles to give Justin his walking papers? Was that really? No one really expected that. A lot of people.
I'm not gonna say I didn't expect it. I hope.
I'm not gonna say until I didn't either. Yeah.
You said what now?
I'm not gonna say I didn't expect it. I just hoped it didn't happen.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you what I've been saying this entire time. That whatever Poles' decision was going to be, he better have been right about that shit. So this looked to me like the inevitable move that was going to happen. I saw it coming.
Let me add this to that though, Chicago, because with that, seeing him coming, be it for media, for money, for hype, whatever the case is, I'm still underwhelmed. That little 21-minute pro day, I'm not impressed.
It's a pro day. It ain't. You ain't gonna be impressed by nobody's fucking pro day. Like,
right, because it's
real about that. It's a pro day.
But I'm just saying. But they trying to hype it up like, oh, look how great he looks at the pro day.
They get paid to hype this shit up, JB. That's what the fuck they do. They know goddamn well they blowing smoke up y'all ass and claim it's a goddamn chimney. They know that shit. But here's the thing about this though. Now I want to say that too because, again, this is no indictment on Caleb whatsoever. I think the kid does. He had a strong ass arm. Look, passes were a little wobbly, but again, it was just a pro day, so I'm not putting a lot of stock into the shit. With that said, when it comes to the trade of Justin Fields, I'm more upset at what we got for him than we trading him altogether because I knew if y'all know this goddamn game just as much as I do. Every GM wants their own quarterback. Justin was not Poles' quarterback, so we know that. And the fact is, the two things can be true. They didn't do enough for Justin. True enough. Without that goes without saying. But
exactly.
Justin left a lot of unanswered questions out there on that field that we have to be realistic about. He didn't answer every question. He didn't make that shit for certain that he was our guy moving forward to be the quarterback. Because there were still some things I'm like, Justin, I just see you do that shit. Do it again. Like, why are you not doing it no fucking more? Like, it's like, fuck, man. Like, don't tell me you can't make that throw because I just saw you made that throw. But then he don't do it again until another couple of games or a couple of possessions. It's like, fuck, man. I wasn't sure. And I wanted to be fucking sure about it. And obviously, Poles and the rest of the front office wasn't so sure about it either. So it was like, again, with all this hype around Caleb, I'm telling every fucking body of Bears Nation that's out there, and all the sports media, Chicago media, the whole nine. All this shit y'all have said about this kid. If he come out here shit in the bed, I'm in y'all ass like hemorrhoids. I'm telling y'all, he better not fuck this
up.
Not
hemorrhoids, man.
Listen, he better not be a bust. And I ain't gonna give him a bust. I ain't giving that title off the first year because the first year don't say a whole lot. Don't tell the whole story.
No. Not so fast, my friend. Hold on. with all this being said and him having stuff that no other quarterback has ever had.
All this hype. Now listen, I'm on their ass now, JB.
CJ Stroud made it.
Yep.
CJ Stroud did it. Bull.
Right. I'm on their ass.
Hey.
There's no excuses. Absolutely none.
I'm going to continue to be that guy. He is Caleb Manziel until I see Caleb Williams.
I'm not gonna put. Listen. I'm being fair. I'm not gonna put any labels on him. But I'm keeping tallies of every fucking thing that I see. Not everything I fucking hear from the goddamn media, because they gonna fucking paint whatever narrative they fucking want. But everything I see from him, I ain't gonna even paint a narrative during preseason, because that's preseason. You ain't playing the best goddamn.
I don't care about
out there.
Week one.
When week one start. All right.
Hold on.
What the fuck you gonna do? What you doing? All right, let me write that down. You did what? You made what pass? Okay, all right. Or you ain't completed that pass? Okay, I'm tallying up all this shit, and every fucking Caleb Williams fucking believer that's out there. If he come out here looking like shit, trust me, you all gonna need to block me, because I'm gonna be the one receiving death threats, because I'm on everybody's ass about this shit. We better get this shit right. All this hype around him? No, I'm not accepting nothing less than the playoffs.
I'm on them with you, bro.
Now fuck that thing. I'm keeping invoices, goddammit. not just receipts. I'm keeping invoices. I'm keeping goddamn PayPal, Venmo, goddamn Zales, all this shit. All this shit y'all talked about him, comparing him to Mahomes and shit. No, man. Let me hear y'all motherfuckers change y'all goddamn tune. Yeah, okay. Listen. Now, he played well.
You already know they got the built-in excuse. Oh, but he's a rookie. Hey,
no, I don't hear that shit. Nope.
I'm not gonna listen to it.
Y'all sat up here and told me he's the best goddamn quarterback prospect in 20 years. And I know what the fuck I've been watching college football for. And I know damn well I can name 10 to 12 goddamn quarterbacks that he ain't played better than. So with that said,
hey,
he better hit the goddamn door, guns blazing. I don't want to hear shit.
But But if he does come in here guns blazing and hits the ground, you are behind him, right?
Absolutely. I'm not gonna shoot him down before he give me a goddamn chance to shoot him down. I'm gonna give him a chance, and I'm gonna give him more than one game. I'm gonna give him more than 2, more than 5. I'm gonna give him by week. By week 8, week 9. I know what the fuck I'm getting out of him.
So you're a little different. See, I was gonna give him the season, because just like with Justin, Eberflus does dumb stuff to lose games. So
listen, that's a separate discussion.
Objective.
The coaching staff, they got the whole goddamn season. You see him doing something wrong, you better fucking fix it. He better be fixed. You better not be trying to figure this shit out. Because Pose, this is on you. You made this decision to go with him, because it looks like it's a foregone conclusion that we're gonna go with him. With that said, Pose, Val and I disagree with this. We've been disagreeing with this for the past few goddamn months now, and I'm standing on this shit. He made this choice to get him. If he don't fucking play well, Pose got to be fired. I don't give a fuck how many times we got to start this shit over.
So let me say this.
We get it right.
JB, the other day, you called Caleb Williams Caleb Manziel.
Yep.
So you are already starting him
Yeah.
behind the 8 ball. So are you really trying to give him a chance, or you just want to give him a chance, but he has to start back here as opposed to up here?
They be giving him a chance to fuck up. That's what they do.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing. Everybody can call him the next Patrick Mahomes.
I'm not.
I call him Johnny Manziel because I saw Johnny Manziel do the exact same bull in the SEC. He just threw a couple more picks. The exact same thing. There's no difference in them. The exact same thing. But people don't want to tell you the truth because propaganda is real. They don't want to tell you what's really going on. They don't want to tell you this kid is flawed. They don't want to tell you this kid's mental makeup as of right now is something to be a concern about. They just want to be like, he's on Wendy's commercial. He's in Heisman House. He paints his nails. He loves his mother. He's a great guy. Love him. Tired of that. If you want new media, tell the truth. Hey, this dude is an asshole in the locker room, man, and I really don't like it, but my coach is making me. I want to hear the truth about this kid. When I see him mess up, I want to see him say, that's on me. I don't want to be like, hey, man, you're supposed to run it out. And then the receiver be like, no, I wasn't. That's on you. I want to see a teammate
Are you rooting for him when he gets behind center?
Right.
Are you rooting
I'm
for
rooting
him?
for the Bears.
No,
you
no,
can
no.
be the quarterback, and I'm rooting for the Bears.
You rooting for Justin, though, right?
I'm rooting for Mitch.
Okay, but what I'm saying
I don't
is,
want the kid to fail.
my point is,
he wearing our goddamn jersey, team, Nick. I don't want him to fail. We don't want him to fail because we need him to succeed. So he bet not fuck this up.
Hey, Mr. Chicago, listen to me. I rooted for Mike Glennon.
No,
I'm all in on
that. That's
the
your
Bears,
fucking fault.
even when they
That's your
but
fault.
I'm in on the Bears.
That was your fault.
You know
JB.
what? Hey,
you should not have done
he was
that.
under center. Listen to me. Listen to me. He was under center, and goddamn it, I ain't have no other choice. Hey, come on, Mike Glennon, give me something. Do something.
Well,
Listen.
yeah, I went into it like that, but
That's it.
I saw.
I was hoping that he wouldn't be the reason why we lost, but that's about it. I can't give you much else. It wasn't like I was hoping that he win us the game. I was just hoping he wouldn't be the motherfucking reason why we lost.
We lost. Yes, there you go.
Hey, foul mouth. That was your boy, wasn't it?
Who?
Mike Glennon.
No.
Listen. You can tell he being serious because he ain't just cuss and say no. He said
no.
No.
Not at all.
But I'm saying though, with
good.
all
Black
this
Sam
hype,
coming
man,
up. That's Black Sam just hit the nail on the head. Right there. Nope. The next one. Go up one. That one. That is the
see, and that's the thing. Now, is that an indictment on Caleb then, or is that an indictment on the goddamn coaching staff? Because
that's no. That's an indictment on Poles for putting him in that position to fail.
So
because
guess
what?
If
Justin fails
with
with this, now both of y'all is gone. You can't blame the rook.
They gotta go.
You can't blame the rook.
Now, Foul want to
keep
keep motherfuckers around longer than they need to be around. We've done that too many fucking times. Think about how long
you keep talking about how I want to keep. Look here, the GM ain't fucked up. You ready to get rid of him? Like I said, all you doing is repeating the same cycle. If you want to constantly get rid of the motherfucker after 2 years, 3,
I didn't say get rid of him. I said
this to be his third year, right?
This is year 3. I didn't say get rid of him. I said if Caleb fucks up and don't look good, then get rid of him because he chose.
Yeah, I mean, but that's 3 years from now. No. Not next year. If Caleb fucks up,
he bought time with him being
a
rookie.
you got to give him.
I don't believe that, JB. I'm being honest with you. He bought time with shit.
Eberflus will go if let's say the Bears are 7-10 again. They'll look at Caleb and see he developed. He was this. He was that. Poles will stay. Eberflus will go because they'll be like, this is not the right coach for the team.
But think about this, JB. So you think about all these terrific moves that Poles have made. This one move is way more critical, and it sets way more precedence than any move that he
But that's the thing, though. It's not going to be
no other move more important than this move.
It's not going to be way more critical next year. That's the thing. You can't sit up there and get rid of a GM if a rookie doesn't look good, or he doesn't, I should say, take his team to the playoffs next year. You're not going to sit up there and fire your GM off of that.
Well, let me ask you a question about that then,
Rookies tend to struggle.
Okay, let me ask you that. Okay, so say we get rid of Flus then and we don't look good and Caleb don't look good. You trust Poles to bring in another goddamn inexperienced ass coach in here? Do you trust Poles to bring in somebody else that don't know what the fuck they're doing? Because this is what our motto is now. We're giving motherfuckers who don't deserve they got them first goddamn hoorah at being a head coach to becoming the Bears head coach. We are not the organization to be giving motherfuckers they first goddamn hoorah at this.
The sad part about it is we are that organization because that's what over the past 40 years have showed you that's what we've only done.
That's the problem though. See, again, you're going to sit here and look at the problem and then say it's not a problem. That's a problem. We can't keep doing
it wasn't a problem.
No, I said you. I'm just saying in general. Like,
yeah,
we can't keep giving first timers they got them first job at head coach. If you're going to do that, we need to have experienced offensive coordinators and experienced defensive coordinators. If we're going to have coach be inexperienced, it got to be some experience somewhere to kind of level this shit out.
In my lifetime, I can't speak before Ditka because I know at one point in time, Hallis was the owner and the coach. And I'm sure between Hallis and Ditka, there was a coach here or there. Mm-hmm. But in my lifetime, Mike Dicker, first-time guy. Dave Wanstead, first-time guy. Dick Duran, first-time guy. Lovie Smith, first-time guy. Mark Trestman, first-time guy.
Oh, man.
John Fox was the only one who was not a first-time guy, and they seemed to want to run him out quicker than any of them.
And he took two teams to the Super Bowl. Two different teams.
But that's the guy you want to get rid of quickly. I don't understand it. Then you bring in Nagy first time. Now you bring in Eberflus, who just he's not I would slap him. Like he's not a
first-time guy.
Another first-time guy. But that's my point. If you look at the history of the Bears, they always bring in the first-time guy.
Bargains. They're bargains.
Not only that, these are people they like, not motherfuckers who can do the goddamn job, which I have a fucking problem with, George fucking Hallis. Stop doing that shit, George. We need some experience as the goddamn head coach. Goddamn it. No, he listened to us. George, the whole goddamn organization hit our goddamn podcast. They know who the fuck we are. He better be fucking listening.
The ground. I don't think he's doing nothing.
I'm sick of him getting in the way of this shit. We need someone experienced with knowing how to coach a goddamn team, man. We can't keep doing this. Oh, this your first time. We're gonna give you a try. No, man. That Trestman shit.
And I agree with you. I agree with you on that.
I said Dick Duran.
Dick Duran was terrible.
I agree with you on that. We definitely need someone, if this doesn't work with Eberflus. But I'm not gonna. The thing is this. Caleb Williams, if he's our selected quarterback, he's our quarterback. I don't have a problem with him per se. I do have a problem with the people that like to anoint him.
Absolutely.
I have a big problem with him because for the simple fact, this guy hasn't played it down in the NFL. I've gone and heard people say things as far as, he's going to come in, he's going to throw for 3,000, 4,000 yards. He's already better than Justin. What else are they going to sit up there and say?
He's Mahomes-like. He's
Mahomes-like. And the new thing that came out, the new whole conversation where Jalen Johnson sit up there and says he's not going to come in here and we don't need
being all Hollywood
shit.
Yeah, we'll do that shit up in here. I'm glad he said that.
Jalen Johnson needs
I'm glad he said it.
Jalen Johnson needs to shut the fuck up, man. Who it is? He's the franchise. First of all, let me tell you people something. That's something that they call rookie hazing. If he's that goddamn soft and sensitive where something like that affects him, we don't need him here in Chicago because that little shit bothers him. What the fuck you think the Chicago media gonna do?
They gonna prevent his ass. He better come in here with a chip on his shoulder, hearing what Jalen said, and say, "All right, I'm throwing that your goddamn direction in practice."
But people take what they want and run with it because he stood up there and also said that he would embrace them coming into here. People just hear what they want and then they take it and they run with it. That's all those Caleb tramp stampers, because I dealt with a few of them yesterday when I was on the ITZ podcast. And people going crazy for Caleb Williams. His pro day wasn't nothing spectacular. I don't think he tried to make it anything spectacular.
It was a pro day.
But you got people like the David Halls and the Adam Hogues and all these Caleb tramp stampers that are just going crazy over every little fucking throw that he made. I said, first of all, man, he didn't even look like he was just trying. Looked like he was just out there throwing because, like they said, he didn't do it during Indianapolis, during the combine. So he went out there and he helped a couple of his fellow teammates out.
He didn't.
And listen, man, this is not new. It's a couple of quarterbacks that didn't fucking show up at the combine and they did the pro day. So this is no new phenomenon. So for him to be out, he got power and shit. Like, chill out, man.
Louis Riddick said it best. It wasn't great. It wasn't terrible. It was solid. He did some good things. He had some wobblers. He had some miscues. It was just okay. He wasn't coming out there showing that he's throwing a ball like 95 miles an hour, and he wasn't throwing the ball 80 yards either.
JB, he had no pads on. He had on shorts and a fucking T-shirt. What pressure is he getting throwing a goddamn ball? It showed nothing, man. We didn't see nothing out of that. I wasn't going to sit up here and put no stock in that shit.
But you got a lot of the Chicago media that love their little potential new toy, you know, and I get it. They can love it and
they better be
play
right
with it and rub it and pet it and you know, like the abominable snowman off of the Looney Tunes. Hey, thanks a lot, George. Thanks a lot. Oh, look at the rabbit. I get to pet it and rub it. You know,
thanks a lot,
yeah.
George.
So I mean, it means nothing to me. To me, honestly, for the Bears to be successful next year, they will need Caleb Williams to be somewhat successful. The thing is this: make him a game manager. You got enough fucking weapons, offensively and defensively, for him. You don't need him to win the game. Just don't fuck it up.
Listen, this would you all agree? This is the best fucking situation that any quarterback that we've ever possibly gotten or potentially gotten or have gotten to come into. No one else has had a better situation on both sides of the ball, not just on one side, like it always fucking been. Oh, he coming to a great defense. They're gonna bring the ball back. No, fuck that. This offense gonna lead this team, and now we got weapons for him that's at his goddamn disposal. So all he need to do is fucking deliver the ball to him. That's it.
And let me tell y'all something. And I'm gonna end with this because we're getting late.
Right.
Just listen to some of these names: Rodney Peete, Carson Palmer, Matt Leinart, Matt Castle, Mark Sanchez, John David Moody, Cody Kessler, Matt Barkley, Sam Darnold, Caleb Manziel. What they all have in common?
They are terrible ass USC quarterbacks. And if his ass shit the bed, JB, this is going to be just confirmation for me that USC don't make good quarterbacks in the NFL. That's what the fuck I've been saying for years. And don't nobody want to fucking listen to me because I'm always giving the WAC-12 all this shit because they don't play no fucking body out there. But everybody say, oh man, you can't look at competition. You know, they ain't a big deal in the pros. Well, it kind of matters when you're pro ready in the SEC and the Big Ten. The Pac-12 got a few positional players that are NFL ready, but in large, they ain't making a whole lot of goddamn pro-ready quarterbacks, especially at USC. So this would be pure
I just gave you the list,
and USC don't make good quarterbacks.
The best one on the list is Carson Palmer, who had about 3 or 4 good years.
He had a solid career. Carson Palmer was real good until he got hurt.
Yeah,
well, that's what I'm saying. He had them 3 good years in Cincy. Then he had the 1 good year in Arizona, and then that was it.
He listen. Overall, he had a solid career, though. I give him that.
Hey,
it was
solid.
But everybody else sucks shit. Mark Sanchez, you got Mark Sanchez too.
I'm talking about the average of those quarterback names.
You got Mark Sanchez. I hear you say Mark Sanchez. He's another fucking bomb too.
I definitely said butt fumble.
Yeah, I'm just not like I said. I'm not gonna poo-poo on the kid. He gets here, I'm gonna give him a shot. Now I'm not going out to get his fucking jersey and no shit like that.
Not yet, no.
I'm gonna sit back and observe and see what it is that he's good at, what he's not good at. See what the so-called. The thing is this: with polls, I understood it. I didn't like it. I didn't want it, but I sort of understood it because the thing is, if he ends up passing on Caleb Williams and Caleb Williams turns into somebody else's franchise quarterback, and let's just say Justin would have failed again, or what they call again, then he's gonna be out. He's gonna be out of a fucking job. Now that's a situation where he'll fuck around and probably get fired the next year because you basically, even though nobody has CJ Stroud as a franchise quarterback, he just had a very good year last year.
No. Hold on.
I told motherfucker CJ was going to be the best goddamn quarterback coming out.
You did. But see, and that's why I'm glad you brought that up, Fal. Here we go with that propaganda again. Because people were like, how dare the Bears pass on Bryce Young?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
All they said about CJ Stroud was, listen to me, was he couldn't read defenses and he had the lowest Wonderlic test score of any quarterback. That's all they kept saying. So they were pushing it off like he was dumb.
That shit's stupid. Don't nobody give a damn about that goddamn litmus test, man. All the goddamn analysts and commentators, they care about that stupid shit.
That's what I said. That's the propaganda. The X's and O's, that's what I look for. Can you play football?
Yep.
Because now everybody wants to come back revisionist history and say, oh, you can't pass on the next CJ Stroud. You all didn't even think C.J. Stroud was the next C.J. Stroud. Oh, you can't pass on Patrick Mahomes. Y'all had Mitch Trubisky rated higher than Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes. I got receipts on these people.
All these motherfuckers, man, especially Todd McShay and Mel Kiper, stupid asses who get paid to be wrong.
Polian, old Crypt Keeper crippled ass, said that Lamar Jackson should be a receiver. This is a 2-time MVP.
Right.
2 times.
That's the dumb motherfucker who wrote a book. That's the motherfucker who wrote a book and the dumbass Bears listened to as a goddamn consultant. Consulting what exactly? Man, sit your old stupid ass up, man.
But that's what I'm saying. This is why I say when I be trying to tell people the propaganda is real. I can go out and shake hands and kiss babies all day, and I could be a freaking devil worshiper. And if that's what you want to do, cool. But don't anoint me like I'm the next best thing when you don't really know what the narrative is as a whole. You give me the narrative that fits what you want.
Yep.
That's what we're seeing here. And I'm not saying I don't have any disdain for the kid. Hell, I don't know him.
Hello, Debbie.
But all I'm saying is this. Yeah. If you don't look at the good and look at the bad, just like they do with everybody else, what makes this kid so different?
And to that point, JB, I'm going to say this much too, because I don't think he understands the magnitude or the ramifications of what he's walking into coming to Chicago. Because all this hype and nothing negative was said about him, or at least nothing that was sticking to him that was negative has been said about him. His window of error is like so fucking small. Like this fucking Chicago media is going to cremate him if he comes in here looking like shit, looking unprepared, looking inept, looking like he's not pro ready. Boy, he gonna fuck around and want to leave Chicago the first fucking year he get here. Because he ain't gonna be able to handle this shit.
You wanna know why?
This is either sink or swim, pal. Sink or swim. Your ass either gonna make you or it's gonna break you. Which one is it? Because you're gonna get some tough ass criticism from this goddamn fan base and from these goddamn Chicago media.
His first year, they're gonna fondle his balls, man. He gonna get his balls fondled the first year. Yeah, he is.
Not many of them.
Oh, David Kraplin's gonna have a mouthful of his genitalia because that's what they do.
Like, no, listen.
Be wrong.
Cap gonna flip flop. Y'all know that shit. He gonna flip flop. He gonna flip flop.
I mean, he will once, probably after year 2.
He can't flip flop after year 1 because it's too easy. Yeah, it's too easy to flip flop after year 1.
They're not gonna do it year 1. Year 1, they're gonna sit up there and say, "Oh, he was a rookie. He had this going on. He had to learn offense." You know, these were some things that we were afraid of when we were drafting him. You know, what I'm saying some of his evaluations. These were some of the things because right now they basically saying like the motherfucker can't do no wrong. But they're gonna say these are some of the things that evaluators were saying about him coming out of USC. They're gonna fondle his balls his first year. His second year, they're gonna start if he's not good. After his second year, they're gonna be a little hard on his ass. His third year, they damn sure gonna be on his ass because that's how they do.
Mistake. This and the third. We need to get another.
Adam Holmes and Bad B gonna be the main ones advocating for him this year 1 for sure. They're gonna be the main ones still advocating for him. But you're gonna have some of the other ones that's gonna be like, well, he could look better in this game, and they're gonna start to try to nitpick at it and shit. And that's the thing about his game too, is that they're gonna be nitpicking. It's gonna be some Chicago media reporters and beat writers nitpicking at shit too. This is gonna be like, okay, well that's a bit much, right? Okay, yeah, he missed that throw, but then he made the other 2 the next goddamn drive though. It's like don't nitpick so much to where you're not giving him any fucking credit for the shit he actually does do right. But
you mean like we did Justin?
Yeah, definitely that. Absolutely. So I do think, again, man, because this is such a goddamn entree to fucking chew on, that he might be biting off more than he can fucking chew here. Because we ain't got this goddamn quarterback position right in 100 years.
Well, you know what?
Now he's the next motherfucker who all this shit falls on now. All of this shit is falling on him.
It's not him.
It ain't even his fault.
It's not. That's what I'm gonna say. It's not him that's doing the shit. It's the media. The media is hyping him up so bad. Like he's not coming out saying this shit. The media is doing that. And his tramp stampers out here doing that shit, hyping his ass up.
But he don't understand this goddamn the territory that he's walking in now. Because even with the whole situation of comparing himself to when he was on Colin Hurd's show, talking about, I'm not saying I am Pat Mahomes, but I'm saying that throwing ability, I have the same ability to make those plays that he made. Okay, man. They gonna make you eat them fucking words, dog. I'm not saying you do or you don't. I'm telling you, I would have stayed away from fucking saying such a goddamn thing because Mahomes is here in another goddamn stratosphere. There's no one near him. You ain't close to the bottom of his goddamn cleats, let alone the goddamn ground that he's standing on.
But would you agree?
Make those statements, man.
Would you agree? Pulling off Patrick Mahomes, since that's the standard now, like feats in the Big 12 is a lot harder to do than in the Pac-12.
Hell yeah, it is, because the Big 12, they known for scoring fucking 45, 55 goddamn points a game and not playing very much
but they play
defense.
The Pac-12 gonna look for what? Running up the score. The Big 12 gonna do a little bit of each. The other two, the Big 10, they just want to maul you. The ACC is a little bit blend, and the SEC is the closest to professional football.
It is.
That's what it is.
The
Well, shit, I'm gonna call it a night, fellas. I gotta go.
We too.
Yeah, man.
We need to go ahead and just end this. You want to do a shout out, or you don't want to do no shout out?
If we can make it quick.
Everybody.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out everybody in the chat. Thank you for chiming in.
Shout out to Tim Hardaway coming on, hollering at his boys.
Absolutely.
Yes,
absolutely. Shout out Mr. Tim. Shout out all the sponsors. Moores, Hugh,
Signature, Visions, In the Zone.
All that. Yeah, we're not gonna go through the whole.
Right.
I'm getting Tim to sign this card for me, man. This is a beautiful fucking card.
So, in other words,
I take that back. I will throw a shout out to a couple of the new people. Damon Dice was in, you know what I'm saying, was in there. Wendy Feeling.
Oh, shit. We about to get
no, just the ones that were brand new. Latrice McGee, Shari P, thank you for chiming in. Some of these brand new people that have never,
yes, sir,
you know, clicked in with us again. I got to give them some love. Carlos Griffith, my first time. And that's it. And shout out to my moms, of course.
Well,
Mom Duke.
In that case, for JB, Mr. Chicago, T Nick, I'm 5 Mile C, and that's our boy Grogu. We all like to say good night, and we out.
Chicago.
You got to decide whether you're a wolf or a sheep.
Chicago against the world.
This has been a Chicago Clubhouse Network production. Go home. It's over.
Good night, Korea.
Good night, Sri Lanka. That was hilarious.
Sri Lanka.